And the chat's already going crazy as it is Buffalo Bills Football Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hashtag Sports. My name is Joe. Yes, Brown is playing today, Roger Clark. I like Matt Breida's speed. We'll talk about that a little bit. Man, a lot going on. Obviously, we heard about Star Lotulelei. And no, I don't think Edmonds is playing today either, I heard. So be very interesting to see what happens with this defense. Two of its bigger pieces out without Edmonds and Star Lotulelei in there. So what's going to happen with this defense against a Jets offense looking to really get going? You talk about that young kid, Zach Wilson, back. He was injured last Thursday. Remember, they've had a little bit longer to think about this game. They played last Thursday. A little bit more time to game. See, we all still remember that loss, that terrible loss last week against the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're going to talk about my three keys to victory. We're going to talk about who is inactive for both the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. And we'll also give you some games from around the league, guys. I will keep you updated on scores around the league. Hey, guys, how you doing? Again, thank you for joining me on this edition of Hashtag Sports. My name's Joe. If you're new to this channel, guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Have you covered with all Buffalo Bills news. Have a video almost every single day of the week. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video. Share this video so others can enjoy the live game between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. One that we hope goes a lot better than the game last week, and one that we hope ends in a Buffalo Bills victory. King Cam asks, is Moss back? Moss is active. That doesn't mean that he's going to get a lot of playing time. We don't know that yet. But Moss is active. So let's talk about who is active and who isn't. That's where we're going to start off. And we'll start with the Buffalo Bills. Big news with the Buffalo Bills about who is playing. Matt Breida, Zach Moss, Tawan Jones, Devin Singletary, and Reggie Gilliam. We have 5 running backs today, more than we've had any other week. So watch Matt Breida, see if he can. I think this is the second game he's active for the Buffalo Bills. See what he can do for the Buffalo Bills. Dawson Knox is back. It's Knox time, right? And let's see how Dawson Knox helps this offensive line. An offensive line that's getting Spencer Brown back, okay? Spencer Brown would be his first game since week 6. So we're very excited to see Spencer Brown come back and see what he can add to this offensive front. An offensive front that got beat up bad last week against the Jacksonville Jaguars. When you look at our linebackers, again, we do not have Tremaine Edmonds, so it's looking like Andre Smith, Tyler Matakovic, Terrell Dodson, Matt Milano, A.J. Klein. Very shorthanded at the linebacker position today, so we'll see who takes over as the middle linebacker and what effect that has on this game. We're talking about the number 1 defense currently in the NFL with our Buffalo Bills. Does it stay that way after this game today? Again, 2 big pieces with Star Lotulelei and Tremaine Edmonds out of this game. Smash that like button. Absolutely, Elliot. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Bills Mafia in the house. 22 of you watching. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. If you can't do anything else to help out the channel, that's completely understandable. That's fine. If you can't, do a monthly subscription, which we have, and we have special perks for those subscriptions. If you can't do a super chat, that's all okay. We understand that completely. Hit that like button. Share this video. It takes 10 seconds, if that, and it really is the best way to help out the channel. Dawson Knox watching, you'll see big differences. Very possible. Now you have Dawson Knox able to chip at that line of scrimmage. Remember, the New York Jets, if they have a strong suit, it's probably that front 4, right? The front 4 of the Jets know how to get after it. We know how hard it's been in years past to run on the New York Jets. So I think that's going to be a very telltale sign as far as if this offensive line can continue to improve or not. And I'm looking forward to see what happens in this game. Look forward to a better game from Josh Allen. Last week, 2 interceptions, a fumble lost. We can't see performances like that, obviously. He was responsible for 3 interceptions last week, and it's just not good enough. And one of those interceptions, falling backwards on his back foot, trying to throw the ball to his running back, can't even get that far, throws it right into Josh Allen's hands, defensive linebacker for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Rick Rourke's in the room. Elliott's in the room. Jonathan is in the room. Missing Edmonds and Starr will be very noticed. Absolutely. Now, the good news is we're playing against one of the worst offenses in the NFL. An offense, again, that had a spark when you have Zach Wilson back in there. I'm sorry, Mike White in there at quarterback for the New York Jets. We'll see how excited he gets when this Buffalo Bills front 4. I still believe this front 4 should be able to get pressure on White as the quarterback, but we'll see how it plays out, and we'll see what the game plan is for defensive coordinator Leslie Frazier. Is this the demise or the domination advertised? I have no idea. We're going to find out, Scott. We're going to find out in the next 3 or 3.5 hours. We're going to find out, because this is the type of game I see who's out for the Buffalo Bills, right? But I'm going to say the same thing I said about Milano and the Chiefs. It doesn't matter. This is a game the Buffalo Bills should dominate. The only way it would matter who's out is if we lost Josh Allen, right? If we lose Josh Allen, obviously things change. But we have Josh Allen. And not only do we have Josh Allen, still no Mitchell Trubisky, right? He's still out due to that thing that I can't say on air. Davis Webb will still be our backup quarterback in today's game. So let's talk about the inactives for both the Buffalo Bills and the New Jersey Jets. We'll start with the Jets, who are at home at MetLife Stadium. For the Jets, you have a few inactives, some big names. Obviously, it starts with QB Zach Wilson. Of course, some Jets fans are not too upset about that, the way Mike White has played. We'll see if Mike White is the real deal. Again, going against that #1 defense, I know we're missing some critical pieces, including Star Lotulelei and Tremaine Edmonds, but still, this defense should still be able to get pressure on the quarterback and force him to make some tough decisions. Defensive end Tim Ward also out of this game. Offensive guard Isaiah Williams, I believe he's one of their starting offensive guards, or at least was, for the New York Jets, so that's a big loss for them. Elijah Riley, safety, he's out. Jonathan Marshall, defensive tackle, is out, and then Michael Perrine is out at the running back position. Those are the inactives for the New York Jets. I'm worried about them running all over us. I'm not too worried about that, to be honest with you. I think that the way we're set up is so that we could take a loss like a Star Lotulelei and still be able to make an impact on the defensive side of the ball. We know that the middle of the field, if there has been a weakness of this defense, it's been that middle of the field, short middle range in those throwing lanes. So we'll see how Edmonds being out affects that. But I still think that overall this defense will be able to get the job done. That's my opinion, and they should still be able to be honest with you, against a Jets team. Now, go to the Buffalo Bills. We talked already about Tremaine Edmonds. He's inactive for this list. We talked about Star Lotulelei. He is out for this game. Brandon Bryant, defensive tackle, he's out for this game. Offensive guard Jamil Douglas is out for this game. And Cam Lewis is an active scratch for this game. But again, we talked about seeing a guy that we haven't really seen too much on the active roster, Matt Breida. He's in there today. Dawson Knox is back at the tight end spot for the Buffalo Bills today. You look at our wide receivers, they're about the same. You got Gabriel Davis, Cole Beasley, Emmanuel Sanders, Stephon Diggs, Isaiah McKenzie. They're all active today. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. One thing that people haven't talked too much about in Bills Mafia, Gabe Davis needs to step up. Gabe Davis really needs to step up. He needs to run crisper routes. If you watch some of the coverage of him, he's not getting open. That's why he's not getting the ball thrown his way. You know, his first year really impressed, and that buys him a year maybe of some struggles, but he really needs to start stepping up. Want to see him step up a little bit in this game against the Jets. We saw Cole Beasley step up a few weeks back against the Dolphins. Want to see if Gabriel Davis can do something along the same lines for the Buffalo Bills. I expect a lot of quick screens to that running back. Talking about Matt Breida. Matt Breida was in once already this year, and he only got 2 or 3 touches in that game. So I'm not expecting much out of Matt Breida. I mean, I hope that we get to see some explosiveness when we need it out of Matt Breida. And maybe the fact that the offensive line did so poorly last week is why we bring up a guy like Matt Breida to run more running back screens and things of that nature. But I don't know what to expect from seeing Matt Breida. I think you guys are a little too hyped about seeing Matt Breida in there, and I don't think he's going to see a lot of playing time in today's game, but maybe I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, I hope he plays really well. Look at the linebacker spots again. Without Edmonds back there, you got Andre Smith, Tyler Matakovic. Again, Matakovic and Smith, mostly special teams guys, but they're going to be asked to probably step up at some point. The 3 main guys that are going to be in there today, Terrell Dotson probably going to be taking over for Edmonds, AJ Klein, and Matt Milano. Those are the 3 guys that you'll probably see mostly today on defense. But Andre Smith and Tyler Matakovic maybe has to step up if there's an injury. It's getting thin at linebacker, guys, so that could be a worry for the Buffalo Bills. If you look at the defensive line, F.A. Obada is back, so that's good news. Even though we are going to lose Star Lotulelei, it's good to see F.A. Obada back. You've still got a pretty good presence on that defensive line, and Boogie Basham is going to be in there as well. Boogie Basham's been inactive quite a few times for the Buffalo Bills. Looking at defense backs, nothing different there. Tron Johnson is in today's game. Dane Jackson's there. You got Jaquan Johnson back as well. Levi Wallace is back. So those guys all got hurt a little bit last week, banged up. They're all in there this week. Nothing to speak of as specialists. Obviously, they're the same. Again, Davis Webb in as our backup quarterback. So those are the actives and inactives. Frank going over some scores from around the league. What are your score predictions for today's game against the Jets? What do you think the score is going to be in this one? I'll give you my score prediction. Excuse me, guys. I'll give you my score prediction right before kickoff. Maybe give you another bold prediction as well. So let me know your score prediction and let me know your bold predictions going into today's game. How do you think the Buffalo Bills will fare? And, is there anything that crazy that might happen here? Martinez says low scoring game, 17-14. Frank Perella says 24-13 Buffalo. 32-23 says Dwayne Ferries. Scores are coming in, guys. And again, I'll give you my score right before kickoff starts. Again, guys, I'll give you my 3 keys to victory, give you scores from around the league. So let's go over the action of today's games, starting obviously with the 1 o'clock games. On Thursday, we already had one game this week, the Miami Dolphins. And listen, most of the time, I'm not a Dolphins fan, right? But the Dolphins came up big for the Buffalo Bills and others when it comes to the playoff race, beating the Ravens 22-10. And as far as the Dolphins go, guys, we have a tiebreaker against them. We beat them twice already. We're still 3 games ahead of them in the standings. We only have we're 4 games ahead of them in the standings. I apologize, as they are 3-7. But a big 22-10. Scott Blakely thinks the Jets are going to come out on top in this game, 20-16. Jonathan Wyman comes in 28-16. Roger Clark says 20-17. But the Dolphins win 22-10. We want the Dolphins to win out pretty much at this point. We would love to see Dolphins. I mean, they could still lose to some of those NFC teams. We don't care about those games. But wouldn't mind seeing the Dolphins win a lot of those AFC games that they've left against the Patriots. The Jets games won't matter either. But speaking of the Jets, Buffalo Bills versus New York Jets, we will be giving you my live reaction to that game today. So if you're here for that, again, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, like this video, and leave something in the chat. Let me know some score predictions if you haven't already, and some bold predictions. If we lose more than 7 games, we have more things to worry about than the Dolphins. Absolutely. If Cleveland beats the Patsies and I die an hour later, I die a happy man. Well, I hope you don't die an hour later. I do hope that the Browns beat the Patriots today. But the Bills play the Jets today. That's the game we'll be covering right here. Tampa Bay versus the Washington football team. Really have no cheering interest in that game. Tampa Bay's the better team. They should win that one. Detroit at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh without Ben Roethlisberger. That's a big hurt for them. Detroit -6. I would take Detroit in that game, to be honest with you, even though it is in Pittsburgh. The Saints are going to Tennessee, playing the Tennessee Titans. That should be a good game. The Saints really struggling with that quarterback position, though, so interesting to see what they do there. Falcons go to Dallas, play the Cowboys. Cowboys 7.5-point favorites. I like Atlanta to cover that spread there. Folks, this game can go either way. Look at what's going on in the AFC. Teams can dial it up. Possibly. You never know. We talked about this game. Cleveland at New England. New England 2.5-point favorites. Jacksonville at Indy. Indy a 10.5-point favorite. Those are the 1 o'clock games. At 4 o'clock, you got the Minnesota Vikings going up to the LA Chargers. We're cheering for Minnesota in that one. The Panthers going up against the Cardinals. We don't care, but the Cardinals are the better team. Panthers signing Cam Newton. See if he's ready to go today. Probably won't be ready to go until next week. And then we have the Eagles at Broncos. We would want the Eagles to win that one. I don't see that as happening, but it's possible. Broncos in at 5-4. Hopefully, they're just in there for the wild card, and we'll see how that game goes. Seattle Seahawks at the Packers. Again, no cheering interest in that game. Both Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers come back for that one, so it should be a good one. And then tonight's game. Let me know who you're cheering for in tonight's game. As a Bills fan, to be honest with you, I think we want the Raiders to win that one. The Raiders are at home playing against the Kansas City Chiefs. So those are the games today. And then tomorrow night, you have the Rams at the 49ers. Odell Beckham Jr. making his debut with the LA Rams. But we're going to talk about the Buffalo Bills. New England's only a half game behind us, James Williams. Yeah, only a half game behind. I think Vegas fixed games last week. There were 5 big upsets last week. I've seen none bigger than the Jaguars and Bills game. Excuse me, guys. I got to take a sip of water. I don't know what's going on, but, man. Let's go Buffalo victory. Absolutely. Frank Perella comes in and says, let's go Buffalo. And yeah, I hope that this is a good game for the Buffalo Bills. I hope it's a really big bounce back game for the Buffalo Bills as well, playing against a Jets team who, again, had more time to prepare as they played a Thursday night game last week against the Colts. That was closer than some people expected. And 2 weeks ago, of course, that upset win by the New York Jets, led by Mike White. And a lot of people in New York excited about Mike White, excited about what this kid can do. And we're going to see what this kid can do because, again, he's going against a very formidable defensive opponent. Even without Star Lutulele and Tremaine Edmonds, this is a very good Buffalo Bills defense. And I think we'll continue to hopefully improve and impress some people. And it leads us to the playoffs. And we know what scary good defenses can do in the playoffs. And hopefully this defense can be one of those. And then we'll hope our offense can get it together. So we talk about the inactives. Let's talk about my 3 keys to victory in this game. 15 minutes until game time. So I'm excited for this one. Again, week 10 of the NFL season. You got the Buffalo Bills sitting at 5-3, going up against the New Jersey Jets. Again, hoping for a bounce back game. Am I sick? I don't think so. I mean, I just got back from church. I felt great. I don't know what's going on. I'll drink some alcohol. Alcohol helps. Alcohol helps with everything, right? I like run back Breida. Breida is back, so we're excited about that. And that brings us to my 3 keys to victory. One of my first keys to victory is get this running attack going. Obviously, in order to get your running attack going, you need to have an offensive line to block for you. We do have Spencer Brown coming back, and we have Dawson Knox back. So hopefully that encourages and boosts up this offensive line to be middle of the pack. That's what we need, guys. We do not need a top 5 offensive line. That'd be great to have, but we just know that's not going to happen this season. If we can get an offensive line between 15th and 20th best in the league, I think that's going to be good enough. Last week, I'd be happy if our offensive line was 30th. And I just don't know. Yeah, I'm looking at this comment right here. You also have to remember, Michael, that their starting quarterback of that game, Mike White, went out. So they were basically on their 3rd string quarterback. The Jets were at points in that game. So that might be another reason why that score was more of a blowout than, that score was what it was. I mean, the Jets weren't at 100% in that game. And still, the score might make it look closer than it actually was, but the score made it look pretty close. So that might be just don't need bottom 5. Scott, you're right. Exactly. If we can have a offensive line 15th to 20th in the league, that works just fine. That's what we need. But last week, if we were 30th, I'd be shocked. I thought our offensive line played horribly last week. How would I compare Breida to the power of Moss and agility of Singletary? Breida is faster than the other 2. I mean, easily. Breida is the fastest, and he's the best out of the backfield at catching the ball. He's the best out of the backfield catching the ball. So we might see some of that today, but we'll see. We'll wait and see, obviously, see what the Buffalo Bills game plan is against the New York Jets. Maybe we'll see some more screen passes because of how poorly our offensive line played last week. But we'll see what happens. Obviously, maybe Matt Breida is in there because Zach Moss still isn't 100%, and he's just a backup insurance policy. Don't know. Michael, you're welcome. Thanks for the question. And guys, anytime you guys have questions, always happy to talk to you guys and give my insight. I'm not a professional by any means, but I do watch everything and anything to do with the Buffalo Bills. So I try to break it down, and I try to keep it in layman's terms for everybody else, because I know sometimes this football lingo isn't for everybody. So I try to keep it in layman's terms, and I try to speak my mind. So I hope you guys appreciate that. I appreciate all of you guys coming on here, speaking your mind. I really appreciate that. And let me know what you guys think. That's also very important to me. So my first key victory, get that running attack going, right? You have 3 running backs on the active roster right now, 4 if you count Taylon Jones. I don't, because Jones should mostly be used for special teams, especially if you have Moss, Singletary, and Breida in there. But you have all 3 running backs on the active roster, so you really need to get that running game going, that running attack going. Again, we know the defensive line of the Jets is the strong pursuit of that defense for the Jets, but we still need to break through that and get some chunk runs. I think that Zach Moss and Devin Singletary do a good job. I think they're serviceable. I know most people will disagree with me, But get some chunk plays. I think that's what that's what this Buffalo Bills offense really needs. Get some 20-plus yard runs in there. I don't think we have too many 20-plus yard runs by our running backs this season. We have a few by Josh Allen, but I can't think of a single Mitch. I can't say what he has, but you would be correct, Spin. I think that, or try to think about 20-plus yard runs by our running backs this season. And someone let me know. I'd be surprised if that number's 3, to be honest with you, as far as 20-plus yard runs by our running backs. Again, I know Josh Allen has quite a few, but still, I'd be surprised to see if we had a lot of those, because I've been calling every single game, obviously, except for the game against the Titans on Monday night, and I don't remember a bunch. So that would be the only thing that I worry about. I would love to see some more explosiveness out of our running backs, and maybe that's why we brought Matt Breida in, and we'll wait to see about that. My second key to victory goes to, and this is a new one, this one I haven't used probably in about 2 years, and that goes to our defensive backs. Listen, our defensive backs need to play smart and keep the plays in front of them, okay? Keep the wide receivers in front of them. With a depleted linebacker core, with a depleted defensive line, we need to make sure there might be, if we get any sacks in this game, they might all be coverage sacks because this defensive line might have trouble getting to the quarterback. And if that's the case, you need to stay next to your wide receivers. You need to stay in your hip pocket. Remember last week, Saron Neal, when he came into the game, giving a lot of space to the slot receiver. Can't have that, because White and the Jets will take that, because that's what they can get. They're going to take what you give them. So what I want to see is this cornerback crew, Trey White, Teron Johnson, all of them playing up on the wide receivers. You have Hyde and Poyer, probably the best safety combination in the NFL back there. Trust them to read the offense and make the adjustments that they need to make, and trust you to play your man. So really, I want to see the defensive backs play well in this game. I'm not saying they have to get interceptions, but I want to see some pass deflections that would include at the line of scrimmage. Get your hands up. If you're not going to get to the quarterback, that's one thing. But interrupt the passing lanes. That's very big in games like this. Interrupt the passing lanes. Make it harder for the young quarterback to see around you, to make those throws into tight coverage, maybe force a mistake or two. So my second key to victory is going to be on those defensive backs. Play up on the wide receivers and see what happens. Trust your safeties to play the deep ball, okay? Trust in them. They're going to do just fine. And then my third key to victory has to be Josh Allen. Make smart decisions. No need for 3 turnovers again. I don't want to see any turnovers by this Buffalo Bills offense. The New York Jets, I think, have 1 interception this season. Now, the Jaguars, same thing. The Jaguars only had 2 interceptions going into last week's game. They had 2 in the game. So that wasn't good. I don't want to see many turnovers in this game. The Buffalo Bills should win the turnover margin, and I want to see us win it by +2 or +3. I don't want just 1. I want a few of them. I want to win this game early and just build on that lead as the game goes on. Yeah, I don't talk about that kind of stuff. So let's talk about the Bills and Jets. Let's talk about the Bills and Jets. That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the NFL. I want to talk about the Bills and Jets. Today's refs called more penalties than any other officiating crew. For the Bills games, that doesn't bode well for the Buffalo Bills. The Bills are the most penalized team in the NFL. And you know, everyone's upset about the penalties. We can talk about this for a minute. Everyone's upset about some of the penalties we get. But remember that penalties breed more penalties. All right. We can be upset about some of the penalties, but not all of them are wrong. You know, I sit here and I try to call it down the middle, and a lot of them are accurate when it comes to penalties on the Buffalo Bills. And if you get penalized a bunch, you're never going to get the benefit of the doubt. You're never going to get the benefit of the doubt. If I punch you and say I'm sorry, and then punch you again and say I'm sorry, and then punch you again and say I'm sorry, first of all, why aren't you moving? But secondly, my sorry means nothing, right? After a while, my sorry means less and less and less. Same thing with penalties. If officials see things that are penalties and they throw them and call them on you, they're going to start seeing things that might be penalties and start calling them on you. That's just the way it works. That's human nature, okay? So Trey White, don't retaliate. Don't retaliate because they're going to call it. And you're going to say, oh, that's unfair. No, it's fine. If a Jets player comes out and swings at you and the refs miss it, then the refs miss it. And it's unfortunate and whatever have you, but don't retaliate because then the Bills get the penalty. The Bills get the penalty. Okay? So those are the type of things that we need to be aware of. As Bills fans, as coaches, as players, you need to be aware of that. You need to be aware of the fact that if you have more penalties, if you create penalties yourself, they're going to get called against you more than the other team that is less penalized. So penalties breed more penalties, so you need to be disciplined, okay? And maybe that should be one of my other keys to victory. You need to be disciplined. So that's my those are my 3 keys to victory. Going into some bold predictions for today's game. This crew is known for the most flags in the NFL. Can't wait. I actually didn't see who the officiating crew was for this game. So you'll apparently be hearing me say flags a lot, or at least that's what the pregame analysis would have you think. Some bold predictions in today's game. Stephon Diggs catches 2 touchdown passes in today's game. I think that's maybe even, let's say he has over 100 receiving yards and has 2 touchdowns in today's game. I think that would be a bold prediction. I think that A.J. Klein will get his first interception of the season. I think that's a bold prediction, but he'll have more playing time with Tremaine Edmonds being out as well. I think we'll see more of him. Bills upstate New York. Okay. Oh. Battle of New York. I thought you were going somewhere with Battle of New York. No, there's only one New York team. Be mature, but flags have been ridiculous. They absolutely have been. Around the league, flags have been ridiculous. And, they're missing some key holding calls on people like Jerry Hughes and Rousseau, and it just gets annoying. And I understand it's frustrating, but the Bills need to be mature about it. They get paid an awful lot of money to be mature about it, to be grown men, and to be able to go back to the huddle and say, hey, this is what's happening. Talk to the official. Say, hey, this is what's happening. Can you watch out for it? And listen, it might not do anything, right? It might not do anything at all, but it won't hurt. It doesn't hurt, okay? But what does hurt is retaliating. That's what hurts. That's what happened with Trey White last week in the retaliation. And that's all that happens. That's all that happens. How is the confidence level in the room? You guys let me know. What's the confidence level in the room? My confidence is sky high. My confidence is still not wavered in this team. Again, I know they had a bad week. I was watching it too. I was watching it intently. In fact, I watched it after the game just to break it down. And it wasn't good the second time around either. Like, it wasn't a good game. I understand that. But my confidence is still extremely high on this team. I mean, we can't give up on this team after one really poor showing. Now, I know we go back 2 weeks ago and say, man, they had a bad first half. But that second half, they came out on fire and they did some things. And it was exciting to watch that team play. The second half against the Dolphins was a great half for our Buffalo Bills. So let's not forget about that. This defense is still legit. I remember in 2007, there was a Giants team that had some bad losses on their resume at 10-6. And they came out with a badass front four and a great defense and led them to the Super Bowl. And they defeated that time 19-0 New England Patriots to get there. No team in the NFL today is as good as that 19-0 New England Patriots team was last year. Now, is our defense as good as the New York Giants of 2007? Maybe, maybe not. But the fact remains that there have been teams who made it as wild cards. There have been teams who had tough losses before that have come back to win a Super Bowl. This defense, whether it's as good as Giants or not, it's from 2007, it's really good. Especially when we're fully healthy, it's really good. Any relaxing win last week was so bad. I would love a relaxing win. Myth comes in and says, confidence took a bit of hit last week. Confidence took a little bit of hit. He's being honest with us, saying, man, I don't know. But I'll give you my score prediction here in a second as it's 1 o'clock on the East Coast. We're getting ready for the kickoff between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Again, we're hoping for a nice light win this week. Bills, 13-point favorites, I believe, going into this game. I would take the Bills with 13 at 13.5. I'm taking the Bills. I think the Bills win this game by 2+ touchdowns. Let me just say that. All right. Elsewhere, you got Tampa Bay versus Washington. Tampa, 9.5-point favorites. The Detroit, again, Ben out for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh still a 6-point favorite. You got the Saints and Titans. Titans 3-point favorites. The Cowboys 7.5-point favorites against the Falcons. The Browns and Patriots. Patriots 2.5-point favorites. Still want to see the Browns win that game. And guys, when it comes to the playoff picture, if you're looking at, well, I'm still not even looking at wild card. I think we're going to win this division. But if you're looking at the wild card picture, you're looking at the AFC playoff picture in general. We want Detroit to upset the Steelers with Ben out. We want the Saints to beat the Titans somehow in that game. We want the Browns to beat the Patriots for the division, right? We want the Jaguars to upset the Colts if that's a possibility, but we're still not too worried about the Colts either. You want the Vikings to beat the Chargers, and you want the Eagles to beat the Broncos. As far as the Chiefs-Raiders game goes tonight, that's a toss-up. Hope you're online can help Alan out. Stay calm today. I rarely stay calm. But we'll try. Again, hopefully it's an easy victory and we can stay calm, but we'll wait to see how it goes. So my score prediction for today's game, again, I'm not worried about this defense stepping up without Tremaine Edmonds, without Starler Lutulele. I think this defense is going to do just fine. I think this defense can easily hold this Jets team to about 10 points. And that's what I'm putting at, 10 points. I think the Jets scored 10. As far as the Buffalo Bills, that offense comes out rolling. I'm not going to say we're going to put up huge numbers, right? I'm not going that far. I think this offense does better. I think there are still going to be times during this stream we get frustrated with the Buffalo Bills offense. And I think the Buffalo Bills win this game easily. And again, I'm not going to say we score a lot of points, but my final score is 27-10. That's my score of today's game. Buffalo Bills, again, not put up a lot of points, 27 points. That's a decent enough. If it freezes, it has not frozen on my end at halftime. If it freezes, I'll restart. Or refresh, I should say. But if it's freezing for you, hit that refresh button and let me know if that works. But on my end, I look good. Guys, let me know in the chat section if it's everywhere. Hey, Bills fan 1970, good to see you in the chat. As the game is underway, Tyler Bass kicks it off to the Jets. A returnable kick from the 2-yard line to the 10, the 15, the 20. Gets the edge, 25-30. There's a flag down. Looks like a hold on the outside. So this one will be coming back. Looks good now. Okay, good to see that. So again, guys, the game just underway here at MetLife Stadium. Looks like it's going to be a hold against the New York Jets to start things off. Holding on the Jets. Let me get my ticker up and going here, guys. Again, this season, a new thing we have is that ticker down below. We'll keep you up to date on the score throughout the game. Buffalo Bills 0. The Jets start off with the ball, and it was a penalty on the Jets. So here comes Mike White into the game, making his third start for the New York Jets as they start at the 10-yard line. First down, quick pass out to the wide receiver. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Gets about 3 yards before he's taken out of bounds. So it looks like Teron Johnson was in, and Russo was also in on the tackle. Love to see defensive ends getting out there and making plays like that. Don't give up on the play. No penalties today, please. Well, as I heard in pregame, this officiating crew has thrown the most penalties in the NFL. Already have one after one offensive play. It was on special teams, though. And the Buffalo Bills are the most penalized team in the league. Eric, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to you. It's second down and more than a few. They go to throw the ball. It's deflected. AJ Klein almost got an interception. I try. But happy birthday, Eric. I said AJ Klein would have an interception in this game. He almost had one on the second play. So it's still 0-0 here, and the Jets face a third down. Good job by Klein deflecting that one. Like I said, get your hands up, at least get some deflections in this one. 14:22 to go in the first quarter. Jets looking to convert their first third down, and it's incomplete. Try to hit running back on up and out route, unable to do so. And the Jets go 3-and-out on their first possession. Good job by this defense. And it's 4th and 6. Hughes on the coverage of the run back end. Love seeing those defensive ends making some plays. So again, guys, thanks for joining me on this edition of Hashtag Sports. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe to Hashtag Sports for continual Buffalo Bills news. And we are live for every single game day. I'll be joining you every single game day, including Thanksgiving against the Saints. Getting closer and closer to Thanksgiving. That punt is almost blocked. Fair catch called for by McKenzie, and he catches it at the Buffalo Bills 42-yard line. So the Buffalo Bills will start their first possession at their own 42. Good starting field possession. Again, the Jets started off with the ball, got a penalty on special teams, backed them up to the 10. The Jets go 3-and-out, and the Buffalo Bills have good starting field position. Obviously, this offense has struggled over the past 2 weeks in the first half. Let's see if they get off to a better start in this one. I miss Justin Zimmer. I don't. I'm glad you do, but I don't. I mean, he's fine. I have no issues with Justin Zimmer. I don't miss him, though. All right, I formation. Actually, Gilliam goes in motion now to the bottom of the screen. So we have a single back set, 2 wide receivers. They fake the handoff on first down. They're going for it all on first down, and Allen goes deep, incomplete, and intended for Stephon Diggs. Allen really didn't even give Diggs a shot at that one. That one goes out of bounds. Good coverage by number 37 of the Jets. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, they don't show a lot of the Bills anywhere, so I'm happy to do this. I wish I could show you the game, actually, but obviously due to restrictions of such, I'm unable to. Copyright restrictions. Fake the handoff again, 2nd down. This one is complete to Emmanuel Sanders. He gets the first down into Jets territory down at the 47-yard line. So gain of 11 on 2nd and 10, going to move the chains. 13:50 to go here in the first quarter. The Bills-Jets scoreless. The Bills have their first possession after the Jets go 3-and-out. Again, my score prediction in this one was 27-10. We still have not seen the Buffalo Bills run the ball. Matt Breida is active for this game, so the Buffalo Bills have a few running backs to choose from, as it's an offset eye on 1st and 10 from the Jets' 47-yard line. They fake the handoff again. Wide open is that looks like Tommy Sweeney actually catching the ball and getting a first down and much more. Or was that Knox? That was Knox getting his first catch, being back from the IR after his broken finger. So glad to see him back. He gets a catch and gets good yardage and gets another Buffalo Bills first down. It was an offside eye formation. They faked a stretch play to the right, and Knox goes to the left, and there's no Jet that sticks with them, and he gets the ball to about the 36-yard line of the New York Jets. Knox. Rick Rourke comes in. Hey, Rick, I've been meaning to talk to you. Email me at Believers3478, I believe it is, at gmail.com. I want to talk to you about some things. A handoff on first down. This one goes to Singletary. He's able to bounce outside, gets 10 yards. That's kind of the runs I'm talking about. Gets a good run there on a counter play and gets inside the 20-yard line. The Buffalo Bills inside the New York Jets red zone. And this is a place where the Bills have struggled mightily pretty much all season. So let's see if they can get the ball in the end zone against this Jets team as Singletary runs for a first down and more. He gets about the 18-yard line. First and 10, 12:28 to go here in the first quarter. Allen shotgun formation, trips to the bottom of the screen. One wide receiver to top, looks like Emmanuel Sanders. Allen looking, has step in the pocket. Now he throws to an wide open receiver, and that is Matt Breida making his presence known early, and that's a touchdown for the Buffalo Bills. And with 12:15 to go, the Buffalo Bills are up 6-0. A great job by Josh Allen extending that play and then creating and seeing an open Breida in the end zone, and it's quickly 6-0 Buffalo in this one. Extra point is pending. Again, Allen had time. The offensive line did a lot better that time, giving Allen time. Had to extend the play a little bit, stepped up in the pocket and found Breida. Bass in for the extra point. The extra point is up, and the extra point is good with 12:15 to go here in the first quarter. Both teams having a possession. The Buffalo Bills now up 7-0. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. Matt Breida making his presence known early. Allen having a good first drive there after that completion to Stephon Diggs. And with 12:15 to go, we're up 7-0. Man Kitchen says, look up. I can't scroll up that far. I can't scroll up during these times, man. But he says bold prediction was Breida 2 touchdowns. Well, he's got one. He's got one. One down, one to go. All right. It is now commercial break. Let's get you to some scores from around the NFL. The Bills up 7-0 with 12:15 to go in the first quarter. The Washington football team up 3-0 on Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Pittsburgh Steelers are in the red zone against the Detroit Lions. The Saints and Titans still scoreless there. The Cowboys have already scored against the Falcons. They're up 7-0 on a Dak Prescott touchdown to CeeDee Lamb. I love CeeDee Lamb, guys. You might not like the Dallas Cowboys, but man, CeeDee Lamb looking good. Then you got the Browns in the red zone against the Patriots. Love to see that. Hopefully we see more of that throughout the day. Hopefully the Browns on 4th and goal from the 2 might have to kick a field goal, or they might try to go for it. If I was the Browns, I'd put points on the board. But hey, to each their own. Let me know what you would do in the comment section. The Colts are up 3-0 on the Jacksonville Jaguars. So those are some scores from around the league. The Bills have scored here early in this one to make this one 7-0. Let me try to fix the green screen. I see a lot of buzzing going on. I'm not a fan of that. And I don't know if you're a fan of that either. Pitt has scored, says Jonathan Wyman. I'm guessing he means a touchdown. So the Pittsburgh Steelers have gone up 6-0 on the Detroit Lions. Try to fix the screen. If anyone else has some problems, let me know. Nope, too much. Is that better? That might be a little better. Maybe. But it's 7-0 here. Bills score on their first possession. A touchdown pass from Josh Allen to Matt Breida. Breida make a case to be on the active roster more consistently. I would love to see that if he continues to play like he did. Brown and Knox were missed for sure. It's early, but definitely seems that way. Mike Trotter comes in and says TD Browns. Again, we're cheering for the Browns in this one because the Patriots are only a half game back, and the Patriots consistently look like they're getting better week in and week out. I don't like saying that. I don't want that to be true, but it does seem that way. But again, the Browns score a touchdown to go up 7-0 in that game. The Bills up 7-0, 5-play, 58-yard drive, going 1 minute and 58 seconds. So a quick drive by the Buffalo Bills. Allen 3 for 4 on the drive, and obviously that touchdown pass to Matt Breida. So the Bills getting ready, Tyler Bass getting ready to kick the ball back off to the New York Jets. Again, 12:15 to go here in the first quarter. This one going into the back of the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback. So the New York Jets will start with the ball at the 25-yard line. Last 2 games, the Jets have averaged 32 points a game, 400-plus passing yards, almost 500 total yards a game. 8 touchdowns in the last 2 games after only 9 touchdowns in their first 6. Those are just some stats running across the screen. Again, hopefully this Buffalo Bills defense can step up on this day. I do not want to see the Jets score what they're averaging, 4 touchdowns against the Buffalo Bills. Shotgun formation for the Jets, 2 wide receivers and a tight end to the bottom of the screen. They do run it on first down up the middle, get 5 yards, tackled by Phillips at the 30-yard line. And so they're going to have a 2nd and 5, number 32 on the run for the New York Jets. And that's Michael Carter on the carry. Again, guys, if you just joined me on the chat, again, I see 83 of you in here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Really appreciate it. Rick comes in. I never root for the Pats. Go Browns. Again, the first key when it comes to the playoff race, winning your division. Shotgun formation, pressure comes early. White has to get rid of it, and it's inaccurate and it's incomplete. Big-time pressure there brought on by the Buffalo Bills. I didn't see who got the pressure, got in his face at the snap, but brings up a 3rd and 5 with 11:34 to go in this game. Ooh, Josiah, not a Browns fan. But again, when it comes to playoffs, the best thing you can do is win your division. That's the first thing you got to do. And right now, the Bills 2-0 against their division foes, both against the Dolphins, Would love to see us go 3-0 against the Jets, or 3-0 in the AFC East when we beat the Jets. Bills have 7 men on the line of scrimmage. The Jets have 3, 4, 5 wide receivers. The Bills go back in coverage. White looking, has an open man, fires, and it's complete for a first down to the 36-yard line. Again, I want to see our corners playing up. I don't like seeing them giving up 6 yards and a first down. Passes complete to Braxton Berrios. So it's going to be a first down for the Jets at their own 36-yard line. Again, the Bills do a good job showing pressure. They only bring 3, unable to get any pressure. Obviously, when you bring 3 and they have 5, it's going to be hard to get pressure. Trey White in on the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Less than 11 minutes to go now in the first quarter. Shotgun formation for White. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top. Throwing it up top, and it's incomplete. There is a flag down. It looks like Levi Wallace is immediately pointing the offense's way. So we'll see what the officials call here. Moore was the intended wide receiver. It's going to be pass interference on the offense. They're calling offense pass interference. I saw the Jets' offensive weapon Moore didn't even complain about it. He just walked back to the line of scrimmage. Moore has no idea. To be honest, I'm not sure if I agree with that call. But at the same time, it goes the Bills' way. It's going to be 1st and 20. 2 penalties right now on the New York, New Jersey Jets, none on the Buffalo Bills, which, let's be honest, 5 minutes into this game, no penalties on the Bills. We'll take that all day. Again, as Stefan comes in with the question for Frank, let me know where you guys are watching from. I always appreciate seeing where you guys watch from. 4 men on the line of scrimmage for the Buffalo Bills. They're showing a little bit of blitz, shotgun formation on 1st and 20. Quick pass to the running back. Gets tackled right away by A.J. Klein at the 31. I think that's the original. That's a 5-yard gain. So it's going to be 2nd and 15. They're rolling 2nd and 14 at the 32. Klein in on the tackle. So we got 2nd and 14. This is where the Bills defense really needs to step up. The 1st and 20 for the Jets. No reason for them to convert a first down on this series of downs. Obviously, you only have 6 yards on first down. If you have 6 yards on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down, you're still creating a 4th down. So I'm okay with that first 6 yards. Shotgun formation, but not much more than that, right? Shotgun formation for the Jets. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. White and shotgun. Quick throw out, and he is tackled right away. Gets back. It looks like Wallace and Milano in on the tackle. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Jets. Less than 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Bills already up 7-0 on this one. The Jets got the ball first, went 3 and out. The Bills get the ball. They go 56 yards in under 2 minutes to get a touchdown and touchdown pass to Matt Breida. And then the Jets get the ball back. They're now moving downfield. Have a 3rd and 10 here after a penalty. Made it 1st and 20. They get back to the original line of scrimmage on the first 2 plays. Now it's going to be 3rd and 10. 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom, running back to White's left. White in shotgun formation. Buffalo getting some pressure. Pass is floated and intercepted. And that's Teron Johnson with the interception. White floated that pass. He had an open receiver, and he just overthrows him. And Teron Johnson is there to take the gift, an early Christmas present for Teron Johnson, and it's going to be an interception. The Bills are going to get great field position again in Jets territory with 9:17 to go here in the first quarter. I mean, this is kind of big, right? If you put a bad team away early, that confidence just doesn't build, and they don't have that psyche. This is what I was talking about the past 2 weeks. What we want to do is come out, get off to a lead early, make the offense make mistakes, and then capitalize on those mistakes. Now, we haven't capitalized yet, but really hurt their confidence early on, and that way we can float on through the second half and not worry about anything. F.A. Obata did get his hand in there and disrupt the pass of Mike White, and that's what led to the Teron Johnson interception. Washington football team up 3-0 and in the red zone against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You got the Steelers up 7-0 on the Lions. Still, the Saints, Titans are tied 0-0. The Falcons in the red zone against the Cowboys. Cowboys up 7-0 still. The Browns up 7-0 against the Patriots. It was Baker Mayfield with a pass to Austin Hooper that put them up 7-0. And you have the Colts already up 10-0 on the Jacksonville Jaguars. It was a touchdown. Actually, it was a blocked punt by the Colts that led to their touchdown. So it's 10-0. Rick Work says, this is exactly how I thought we would have played the last 2 weeks. Glad to see the team playing well early. Yeah, hopefully they can keep their foot on the gas. Germany is watching again. Stefan, did I say that right? Stefan? I don't know how to say it. First, my 5 turnover prediction, says Wyman. Always glad that you join us from Germany. I know with the time zone, it's not always easy to, especially those late games. But man, glad to see you in the chat as always. Bills will have ball in Jets territory. Again, just went through the 1 o'clock game scores. The Bills up 7-0 on the Jets, and the Bills, after an interception by Teron Johnson, starting good field position for their second drive. Let's get a touchdown early. I wouldn't mind seeing us do a little play action on first down like we did on the first down of the first series. Play action, go to the end zone, find Stephon Diggs, make it easy. Make it easy. Whee! You said it fine. First time or second time, because I always mess this up. Always mess this up. Come back from commercial break. Again, Josh Allen on the field for the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, at MetLife Stadium. We play the Jets again at the end of the season. I think that's the last game of the year. Always seems like we play the Jets the last game of the year. I don't know why, but that's okay. That's okay. Come on, offense, let's do this. This D is for no, it absolutely is. And that's why, even with the offensive struggles, I feel like we're going to have a good chance in the playoffs. Set a screen pass to Breida. Not quite as long as we were hoping, but does get about 4 or 5 yards on the play. So Breida with his second completion of the game. And it's going to bring up a second down and about 6 for the Buffalo Bills. They're showing that interception again. They are showing Efe Obada. I mean, that looked like it was going to number 82 Crowder, who was wide open. He would have been short of the first down, but definitely floated on White. Maybe it's because of his hand getting hit. Not sure. But definitely floated in on him and definitely left Teron Johnson a gift. 2nd and 6, offside eye formation for Josh Allen. He throws a quick out route. That's to Stephon Diggs. His first catch of the day goes for 7. That's going to be enough for Buffalo Bills. First down, 8:35 to go here in the first quarter. Halfway, I don't want to jinx it, but halfway through the first quarter, no penalties by the Buffalo Bills. That's all I'm saying. And no penalties, get some turnovers, and you put yourself in a good position to put teams away early that you should be putting away early, and don't let them have the confidence they can win this game. And that's what we're doing right now. Already up 7-0, have the ball at the Jets' 32-yard line, 1st and 10, single back set for Josh Allen. They fake the handoff again on first down. Allen over top, throws it, is incomplete, intended for Isaiah McKenzie. Good breakup there by number 30, Carter, by the Jets. Good breakup. The pass a little behind Isaiah McKenzie, but still good breakup there by, actually, when they show the replay, it was well behind Isaiah McKenzie. Not a great pass by Josh Allen. Let me take a look at my parlay. I forgot I bet today. What did I bet today? Shotgun formation on 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line. Fake handoff again. Quick out. This one's to Cole Beasley. Beasley gets inside the 25, actually to the 25, where it's going to be 3rd and about 4, 3rd and 3 for the Buffalo Bills. Third and 3 for the Buffalo Bills. Again, the Bills already up 7-0 after a touchdown pass to Matt Breida by Josh Allen. Third and 3, 7:30 to go here. Allen shotgun. He's changing the play at the line of scrimmage. 6 seconds on the play clock. 2 wide receivers and Knox to the top bottom of the screen. He does find the open receiver. That's McKenzie. Gets inside the 15. Back inside the red zone for our Buffalo Bills. So good job by the Bills there. Setting up trips to the bottom of the screen. And McKenzie was the outside guy. Knox goes underneath and leaves McKenzie open. Number 30 of the Jets had to make a decision. Follow Knox. If he doesn't follow Knox, Knox is wide open in the flat. Or stay with McKenzie. He chose to follow Knox, and McKenzie's wide open. Shotgun formation on first down. Quick pitch to Breida. Breida gets the outside edge, gets to the 10, to the 9, gets to the 9-yard line. Get about 4 on the play. Going to be second down, probably 3. So 2nd and 7 for, no, they give him 4. 2nd and 6 for the Buffalo Bills. 6.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Let's go Buffalo victory, says Frank. 6:20 to go in the first quarter. Bills already up 7-0. Running play on second down gets nowhere. Moss loses his helmet on the play. Moss's first carry of the day. We do have a Jets fan in the house. Welcome, welcome. Jets not starting off strong, but hopefully for them it gets better if you're a Jets fan. But currently it's 7-0. There he is. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. 102 of you watching. I appreciate all of you who watch every single Sunday. Again, we're live for every single Buffalo Bills game, giving you live reaction and play-by-play. Shotgun formation on 3rd and 7. They can get first down to 3. It's a fade route into the end zone to Diggs, and that's incomplete. And Diggs might have hurt the cameraman. Diggs might have hurt the cameraman going down. Coverage by number 26 of the Jets, Eccles. And it's going to be up a 4th and 7. So we convert one inside the red zone. We fail on the other. And Tyler Bass will have to come in to try and make this a 10-point game. Hopefully, I mean, from the way Diggs hit the cameraman, that's an ACL just waiting to be torn, man. That's an ACL just waiting. So Bass, 18 of 19 on the season. Looking to make his 19th kick. This is only a 29-yarder, so let's hope he makes it. Snap is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Buffalo Bills turn the turnover into 3 points. And it is 10-0. You want to see 7 there, obviously. But at the end of the day, you got to get points on the board. And the Bills do that. And they make it a 2-possession game. So if you're the Jets defense, you are happy with the way you held there. Holding them just to a field goal is a win for the Jets, considering where the Bills start with the ball. Mike Trotter comes in and says 7-7 Pats is commercial break. So let's go ahead and give you some scores from around the league. Again, 10-0 Bills. Again, if you look down here at the ticker, lets you know the score, so I don't have to keep telling you. But it's 10-0 Buffalo Bills. Bills getting ready to kick off to the New Jersey Jets. The Washington football team is up 6-0 on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Detroit Lions still trailing the Steelers 7-0. The Titans and Saints are 0-0. The Falcons have scored a field goal. They're down 7-3 to the Cowboys. Patriots and Browns are tied at 7, almost at the end of the first quarter there. And the Colts are up 10-0 on the Jacksonville Jaguars. So those are scores around the league. 2 two-possession games, including our Bills game and the Colts game, staying at 10-0. Every other game is within 1 possession. A few games that, I know it's early on, but look like they might come down to the wire, including that Browns-Patriots game, which is huge for Buffalo Bills fans. You want to have some breathing room in the division. Now, we still should expect to win the division regardless. It has nothing to do with the Patriots. It has to do with us, right? And we're still the better team. If you look at the Buffalo Bills, you look at the Patriots, in my eye, we're still the better team. And Kelly says that my football Bills have to be 0 and Jets 9. Now, is that your football pool, is that for every quarter, or is that just for end of game? Because I'm okay with the Bills winning 30-9. I'm okay with that. But is that for every quarter, or for can you win at the end of the first quarter, or is it just end of game totals? To make play action work, you have to attempt to run. Not gonna lie, play actions actually worked so far today. We have run the ball a few times, not a lot, but enough to make it effective, right? That Breida pitch was considered a running play. So if you look at the Buffalo Bills running the ball right now, you have Singletary, Breida, and Moss all with 1 carry. Singletary obviously with the 15-yard carry on I think it was 2nd down. Breida has a carry and Zach Moss has a carry. So you don't have 3 carries by running backs. To be honest with you, that's going to average you. There's still 5:22 to go in the first quarter, but let's say that goes on throughout the 4 quarters. That's 3, 6, 9. That's 12 runs by a running back. That's enough to make the defensive linebackers freeze during a running play. And that's enough. That's all it takes. It doesn't take much. All right, so now you see Edmonds on the sideline. They're showing Teron Johnson, who's standing right next to Edmonds, and they're getting ready for Tyler Bass to kick this one off. 5:22 to go in the first quarter. Bills up 10-0 at the end of the game. It has to be the end of the game. Okay, well, good luck. Again, I don't mind 30-9, 40-9. That's fine. That's really your best shot, is for the Jets to get stopped at 3 field goals. Ball was into the end zone. It's going to be another touchback For the Jets, we'll start with the ball first and 10 at the 25. Looked like with how close that one was to the goal line, maybe Tyler Bass was trying to do a first kickoff and make them have to return it, but that one barely goes into the end zone, and so it's going to be a touchback at the 25-yard line. And that's where the Jets will start off with the ball again. Jets 2 possessions, a 3-and-out, and an interception on their first 2 possessions. You got Mike White in there again in shotgun formation. Zach Wilson still inactive for the Jets. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Got running back to Mike White's left. They do run it on first down, and he stopped in the, again, if we could tackle, there's a flag down in the backfield, so it looks like it might be a hold. Number 32 of the Jets was able to spin his way for a 2-yard gain. So we'll see if that stands. Holding on the offense. So again, here we are, 5:16 to go in the first quarter. Yet see a penalty against the Buffalo Bills. Ryan Griffin gets called for a hold. Rick comes in and says, let's go D. Again, the D already forcing a 3-and-out and a turnover. And now the Jets will have to get themselves out of a hole. First and 20, shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set to the top, to the bottom. Bills only send 4 over the middle. The running back gets about 3 yards. Good job by A.J. Klein. And is that Dodson in on a tackle as well? Again, no Edmonds in this game. Our linebacking crew is a little short-handed, so hopefully we don't see any injuries at all, but definitely not on that end. It looks like it's actually Rousseau who helped on the tackle there. It was A.J. Klein and Rousseau on the tackle for the Buffalo Bills. 2nd and 17 for the Jets, 4:30 to go here in the first quarter. Jets come out shotgun formation, run back to his left. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Now 3. The run back goes in motion to the top of the screen. 3 wide receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. 5 wide receivers set. Looking to throw. He gets hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. That might be roughing the passer. I'm kind of surprised it's not roughing the passer. That Milano deflected the pass. When the rush came in, definitely came in high. And so I thought maybe you could call helmet to helmet. I'm watching the replay now. Just a good hit around the waist. White doesn't even go down. So good job keeping him up. Milano on the hit. Good job. Milano on the deflection. But good job by the Buffalo Bills. That good defense. It's now 3rd and 17. There's no way the Jets should get this first down. No way the Jets should get this first down. We'll be kind of disappointed if the Jets get this first down. 3rd and 17. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Shotgun formation. 1 to the bottom. They run a running back screen, and it shouldn't get enough for a first down. Tackled there by Teron Johnson and company, and they force a 3-and-out by the Jets. They're going to have to punt from their own 20-yard line. Less than 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bills up 10-0. The Bills getting ready to start their 3rd possession. Should have decent field position again, depending how good the punt is. The Colts up 17-0 on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Touchdown by the Colts by Taylor. Again, we were kind of cheering for the Jaguars in that one, but the Colts already have 4 losses, so we're not too concerned about the Colts just yet when it comes to the playoffs. McKenzie will have a chance to return from the 33. Gets to the outside to the 40, to the 50, 45, 40. Inside Jets territory again for McKenzie. And this is the 3rd time, 3rd drive for the Buffalo Bills. Their worst field position was their own 47-yard line. So good starting field position. There's a flag down. Never mind. There's a flag down. Never mind. Looks like it'll be the first flag against the Bills. Man. Can't complain. 3:25 to go in the first quarter. No surprise if there would be a block on the back there. The way there's no foul on the Bills. Never mind. It's going to be first down Buffalo. Never mind. Never mind. Picked up the flag. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. So good job there. All right, commercial break, guys. We'll go ahead and go through some scores around the league. The Buffalo Bills up on the Jets 10-0. The Washington football team up 6-0 on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Steelers are up 7-0 on the Lions. The Titans have scored to go up 3-0 on the Saints. The Falcons and Cowboys still 7-3 there. The Patriots and Browns still 7-7 there at the start of the second quarter. And the Colts up 17-0. Alternate universe on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here, the Buffalo Bills are going to start with the ball inside Jets territory. Again, out of 3 possessions, their worst starting field possession was their own. Starting field position, I should say, was their own 47-yard line. So that's definitely a good way to start a game. Definitely a good way to start a game. But again, you need to get points on the board. And you want more than a field goal, right? If you get a field goal once in 3 drives, that's fine. But you want to, again, put this team away early, go up 3 scores. And from where they are on the field, it shouldn't take much longer than maybe early in the second quarter. Be up 3 scores at that point. Really put this game away early. Put this game on ice early, and then just kind of cruise to victory in the third and fourth quarter. I think we'd have to be up 40 to 50 points to see Davis Webb in this game. But let's do it. Let's go for it, right? Let's just go for it. Hey, Mom, good to see you. Love you. Glad you're here. Guys, everyone say hi to my mom in the chat, which is over this way. That I always go this way because to me it's this way, but to you guys it's that way. My mom's in the chat. So say hi to everybody. Baker just got picked off, says Mike Trotter. Again, we would love to see the Browns win that game, but we're still the better team than the Patriots. We're still the better team than the Patriots. And the Patriots did just score a touchdown to go up 13-7. So I still think that we're a better team than the Patriots. I mean, Mac Jones is 6 for 6 stop this game, 55 yards and a touchdown. I mean, really good. That's really good. He's just improving every single week. You look at Josh Allen's stats in the first half, 8 for 11 for 76 yards. And the 1 touchdown to Matt Breida. Matt Breida is our leading receiver right now with 3 receptions for 22 yards. But again, you're not going to get a lot of yards when you're starting in Jets territory every single drive. When you start your drives in opposing territory, there's not a lot of yards to get. So 8 for 11 for 76 yards and 1 touchdown. Let's make it 9 for 12 for 111 yards and 2 touchdowns. I'm okay with that. Frank, you knew that was for you. Sing back set. They do run the ball to Singletary on first down. Singletary fumbles the ball, picks it back up, and still gets 3 yards on the play. He fumbled it. No one was around him. I don't know how he fumbled it there. He needs to keep his hands on the ball. Only thing that could really hurt the Bills at this point is a turnover. Singletary, wow. 2nd and 7, 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Bills already up 10-0, looking to expand on that lead. Fake reverse to McKenzie. They throw a screen to Singletary because why not? He just fumbled with no one touching him, give him the ball more. He does get 6 yards on the screen play, brings up a 3rd and 1. Good call on the screen passes. Like seeing more screens as well. Some run back screens, throw them in there. And so far, the Bills have had the ball. Their scoring drives haven't taken that long. Again, great field position will do that again. Their touchdown drive less than 2 minutes, the field goal less than 4 minutes. And here they are again, great field position. 2:15 to go in the first quarter, 3rd and 1 for the Buffalo Bills. Offset eye, heavy run formation for the Buffalo Bills. They fake the handoff. Josh Allen's going to run for it. And Josh Allen has it, and he has so much more. Inside the 20 to the 15. Don't get hit. Good job. Great job. Great play call. And doesn't take the hit. It goes out of bounds. Oh, there's a flag. There's a flag. 1:59 to go in the first quarter. There's a flag. Holding. Offense. Going to bring up 3rd and 11. It's going to be 3rd and 11. That one looks like it's on Dion Dawkins. I noticed, when officials seem to love to elongate those holding calls, right? Why the circling? Okay, whatever. You can circle who you want. We know who Dion Dawkins is. The sad thing is he doesn't need to hold. He doesn't need to hold at all. There's no reason for him to hold at all. And he's out with this play. But have you ever seen a ref call a holding? They go, holding. Like it's this huge theatrical thing. 3rd and 11 now for the Buffalo Bills. 1:45 to go in the first quarter. Not a great time to get your first penalty. Gets us out of field goal range at the 41-yard line. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers top of screen. One to the bottom. The one to the bottom is Diggs. Max protection for Allen. Doesn't matter. He goes down. The Jets sent a late blitz. They sent 5, and the Bills' offensive line could not hold up, and the Bills will be forced to punt. Wasting great field position. The Buffalo Bills forced to punt after a holding call on Deion Dawkins puts them back. And Allen didn't have time to see a play develop. He just didn't have time. Wide receivers were running long routes on a 3rd and 11, and the Jets' defensive line just suffocate Allen, and it's a sack. Six of you watching, and make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate all of you watching on #sports. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hawk with the punt. It's fielded inside the 10, and he's tackled from behind. Great tackle there by Tawan Jones at the 15-yard line. Otherwise, he had space. So good tackle from behind, good pursuit. 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Buffalo Bills up 10-0. Again, you want to see more of that drive. You want to see more of that drive. Put at least some points on the board. You definitely want to see a touchdown. That holding by Dawkins is huge. But the Bills still find themselves up 10-0. It was 4th and 19. Something's wrong there, right? Because it was 3rd and 1. How does a holding call make it 4th and 19? I don't have the volume on, so could someone please explain that to me? I don't know. All right. Anyway, the Washington football team is shutting out the Buccaneers 13-0. The Washington football team having the way with the Buccaneers right now. Steelers still up 7-0 on the Lions. The Saints in the red zone, trailing the Titans 3-0. Cowboys up 7-3 against the Falcons, and they have the ball in the red zone. The Browns now have the ball, trailing the Patriots 14-7. The Jaguars have scored, making that game 17-6. Not sure if they had extra points pending or if they failed a 2-point conversion, but 17-6. The Colts and Jaguars. Here it's 10-0. You're right, Mike. Thanks, Mike. You're the smart guy in the group. I forgot that big sack. Yeah, man kitchen. Everyone's like, Tynador's first snap is the sack. Yeah. Yep. We take Dawkins out for a play, and that's what happens. But that's a hold, a sack, all the same. You lose yards on both of them. Lose yards on both of them, but we're still up 10-0, and the Jets again don't have great starting field position. So with our 3 drives, the worst starting field position we had is our own 47-yard line. And with that drive, we scored a touchdown. Then we start inside Jets territory, get a field goal, and we start inside Jets territory, and we're forced to punt because we end up losing yards on the drive. So now the Jets offense is going to come back out there with a little time to go in the first quarter. Mike White is going to try to lead this offense. Really not too much offense to speak of for the Jets. You're talking about 10 yards so far of total offense for the Jets, and they've only had the ball for about 5 minutes total. So good job by this Buffalo Bills defense, always doing a great job making things difficult on the opposing team's offenses. Again, they in pregame, they talk about their 2 previous games against the Jaguars and the Dolphins. You realize we averaged on 4.5 points in those games in the first half. I mean, and if you include this game, it's lowering. So 42 seconds to go in the first quarter. Jets have the ball, shotgun formation, run backs to the left and right of White, and they do run it, and there's a big hole, and he gets a first down and more to the 31-yard line, number 23 on the carry for the Jets. And he actually could have got a lot more. His vision, that's Tevin Coleman on the carry for the Jets. But he could have got a lot more. He had a blocker in front of him. He was leading the blocker, and it was one-on-one. The blocker had the defender, whoever it was. I didn't see who it was at the time. And he could have gone left or right, but he decided to go straight and just got knocked over by everybody else. I don't understand why he did that, but I'm not sure. I care. After a gain of 15 yards to get a first down, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, the Buffalo Bills are up on the Jets 10-0. A touchdown from Josh Allen to Matt Breida, an early touchdown on their first possession. Their second possession leads to a field goal after a Teron Johnson interception. And now the Jets are on their 4th possession after the Bills are unable to score on their last possession. Jets, again, haven't done too much too much as far as offense. That last play on offense, that running play, doubled their total yards, if not more, as they go into the first quarter with less than 30 yards of total offense. All right, going to scores around the league. Again, Tampa being shut out here in the second quarter. Everyone thought that Tampa would run away with that game. I think Tampa was, 9.5-point favorites. I even said I would take Tampa, I think, in that one. But it doesn't look that way now. If you took the Washington football team, you're really happy because you're up 22.5 points. The Washington football team up 13-0 on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay does have the ball at the Washington 30-yard line. Detroit has scored to tie the game in Pittsburgh. Looks like Jefferson rushing touchdown, 28 yards to make that game 7-7 in Pittsburgh. Again, Ben out for today for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I live in upstate New York. Went to the AFC Championship game against the Raiders that year. My exchange family were Bills fans. Hey, wherever it takes, man. Glad that you are a Bills fan. Glad that you are a Bills fan. Glad that you are here every single week. I appreciate your loyalty. Saints up 6-3 on the Titans. Cowboys are now 13-3 on the Falcons. 14-3. Extra point is good. So 14-3 on the Falcons. The Patriots still up 14-7 on the Browns. And the Colts up 17-6 at the end of the first quarter there against the Jacksonville Jaguars. So those are some scores from around the league. Again, the Buffalo Bills up 10-0 here at the end of the first quarter. And the Jets have the ball. They're going to have it 1st and 10 when we come back from commercial break. Let me change the ticker on the bottom because it's now going to be the second quarter. The Jets did start with the ball, which means the Bills will get the ball to start the second half. I would love to see the Bills, again, extend that lead before halftime. Make it maybe a 17 to 24-point lead before the end of the half. But the way this offense is looking, still not an offense we're accustomed to from last season. You know, the offense is not there, but definitely obviously better than last week already, and better than 2 weeks ago against Miami in the first half when we only mustered 6 points, I believe, or 3 points, I believe it was. Jets have the ball 1st and 10, their own 31-yard line. Again, shotgun formation back to the left and right. Bills have good coverage, and it's overthrown. Good coverage downfield. All the wide receivers and running backs looked like they were going to try a quick screen to the running back. Defense read the play. And White kind of had to throw that ball away. He threw over the head of the wide receiver. To me, that was probably a throwaway play where he knew throwing it towards actually into the wide receiver was throwing it into danger because of the good coverage. So he kind of just threw that one away. So 2nd and 10, 14:56 to go in the second quarter. Single back set for the Jets. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. The tight end of the bottom screen is eligible. They run a stretch play to the left. Gets about 7 yards before he's tackled. Vernon Butler was in on the tackle, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 3. You're not wrong. 10-0 with the field position we had. You would expect more, but it's better. It's better than not being up 2 possessions at this point. Again, you want more out of your offense. You do, but at the same time, you just want the victory. You want the victory more than anything, especially after last week. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set, trips to the bottom of the screen. White back to pass, has an open, gets the running back out of the backfield. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Johnson on the catch. Those are the type of plays I was talking about in the pregame. Those are the type of plays I don't want to see. 84 is wide open as well. 84. I don't know if it was Dane Jackson or Teron Johnson who messed that one up, but 84 was wide open. So it's 10 back end coverage on my high, but still gonna be a 1st down for the Jets. 13:40 to go in the first half. Shotgun formation for White. Motion. They run the ball into Buffalo Bills territory to about the 46-yard line, gain of 8. There's a flag down. Carter on the carry. It's going to be a holding on the offense. So it's going to set them back. Again, these are one of those times where the defense needs to hold up. It was on Fant, offensive tackle. for the Jets. This is one of those times that this defense now needs to step up. 1st and 20, you can't let them get this first down. You can't let them get this first down. They do not have a prolific offense by any stretch of the imagination. Definitely a hold there on Oliver. So now 1st and 20, 13-12 to go in the first half. Shotgun formation. 4 wide receivers set. Running back now goes in motion, joins White in the backfield to his right. Bills have 4 men on the line of scrimmage. They run it on 1st down, and they get to the 41-yard line. Butler and Oliver in on the tackle. Going to be 2nd and about 16, 2nd and 15 for the Jets. Again, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take those 5-yard gains on 1st and 20. I'm going to take those 5-yard gains on 1st and 20. Now you want to try to suffocate the offense here on 2nd down. That's what's huge. Bill sent a late blitz. Jets pick it up over the middle to the running back. He gets inside Buffalo Bills territory to about the 49-yard line. Going to be a 3rd and about 4 for the Jets. Again, this is the 1st down. This is the 1st down I did not want the Jets to pick up. So 3rd and 5, big 3rd down here. 12 minutes to go in the first half. Bills up 10-0. Jets finally in Buffalo Bills territory. This is the first play the Jets run inside Buffalo Bills territory at the 49. Bills rush 4, send a late blitzer, and they almost get there. Pass is complete. He's going to be short. He's short of the 1st down. About a half-yard short. If I'm the Jets, I go for it. More on the completion. It's going to be 4th and 1. If I'm the Jets, I go for it. If I'm the Jets, I think you have to go for it. 11:30 to go here. I mean, gosh, even if they miss it, it's going to be the worst time for position for the Bills all day. 4th and 1. Yeah, it was really that 2nd down play that's a disappointment for me. You really set this all up, let them gain 10 yards on 2nd down. Jets are 3 for 10 on 4th downs this season. White under center. Motion man does not get the ball. White's going to keep it. And there is a flag down at the snap. A.J. Klein did not hear the whistle. And now there's some talking back and forth as Klein did hit the quarterback. McGovern comes in to protect his quarterback, which I'm okay with. Guys, I'm okay with that, right? If we're Bills, we want the same thing. If someone hits Allen after the whistle, whether he hears it or not, you want him to know about it. Illegal formation by the offense. So now it's going to be 4th and 6. Or, I'm sorry, delayed game on the offense. Delayed game on the offense. It's going to be 4th and 6. I mean, Klein did let up. I feel like the quarterback going down was like Klein's letting up. I'm okay. But, I mean, if Klein got penalized, I've been a little annoyed. So now the Jets have the ball 4th and 6. They bring out their punt team with 11:10 to go in the first half. Punts in the air. McKenzie back for a return. He lets the ball go behind him. Bad choice, and it's down at the 4. There's another flag down. If this one's on the Jets, if this one's on the Bills. Hold on. What is this? Never mind. There's no flag. No flag on the play. So the Bills will start the ball at their own, I believe, their own 5-yard line. The punter wanted running into the kick call after Oliver ran into him. Looked like he was blocked into him, however. Never mind. Like the Bills go. Never mind. Yeah. No, sometimes it feels that way with special teams in general. Like it always feels like there's special teams penalties. Always. And again, I think the NFL is trying to get rid of special teams basically altogether, right? Kickoffs start now at the 35 instead of the 25, like it used to be, or 30, like it used to be. They want to get more touchbacks. They want to get fair catch punts more than anything. Or let them go into the end zone. Like they don't want to see returns. So they're more flag happy on special teams play. Whether it's right or wrong, that's just the way it is. Buccaneers are in the red zone, still trailing the Washington football team 13-0 in that game. The Steelers and Lions are tied 7-7. Saints-Titans are tied 6-6. Cowboys are up 14-3 on the Atlanta Falcons. The Patriots are still up 14-7 against the Cleveland Browns, and the Colts still up 17-6 on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Those are some scores around the league. Here in New Jersey, it's 10-0 Buffalo. The Bills will have the ball deep inside their own territory at about their own 5-yard line. I think 4-yard line to be official. But that's where the Bills start with the ball. I would love to see a great drive here by the Buffalo Bills. And again, remember, the Bills start with the ball, start the second half. So, obviously there's still 12 minutes to go. I think that there's going to be more than one possession here. But score a touchdown here, force another 3 and out. You'll probably have time on the other end, still with all 3 timeouts, to score again. Make it, give 10 more points, make it 20-0 at halftime, and then come out in this second half and score a touchdown, 27-0 before the Jets get the ball to start the second half. I mean, Jets have to feel pretty depleted at that point, in my opinion. But the Bills will start with the ball at their own 4-yard line. Again, guys, thanks for watching on this edition of Hashtag Sports. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. I appreciate all you guys for making Hashtag Sports what it is. Hashtag Sports is a Buffalo Bills YouTube channel, and it's successful because of Bills Mafia. So you guys, lots of great sports Buffalo Bills coverage out there. When it comes to Bills coverage, we appreciate you guys for tuning in to us and watching us every single week. And again, there's videos every single week that you can watch. Does everyone have slideshow, Joe? Let me know. Again, let me know if that's the case for you guys. Again, I can do some things to try to update that. Mike Trotter comes in and says that there's another touchdown by Mac Jones. Again, Mac Jones is doing nothing but improving every single week. Bills run on first down for a 4-yard gain. You bring up 2nd and 6 for the Buffalo Bills. Get out of the shadow of their own end zone a little bit. My picture's frozen. Let me know if that helped, guys. 2nd and 6, shotgun formation for Josh Allen. Fakes the handoff. Quick pass out to Beasley. Gets the first down to the 15-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Again, let me know if I did just hit refresh. I will do it again. Tampa Bay was held to a field goal, so they're still trailing 13-3 in that one. Now the defense shows up. Picture is back, says Rick. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Let me know if it gets frozen again. Allen, 10 for 13, 90 yards, and a touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. I formation, wide receiver top and bottom of the screen. They do run the ball with Moss. Moss gets about a yard on the play before he's tackled. Glad to hear it, guys. Glad to hear it. And again, if it freezes again, let me know. I'll just hit the refresh button. We'll do it all over again. Do it all over again. Again, guys, thank you for joining us on this edition of Hashtag Sports. Over 90 of you in the room. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Like I said, it only takes a second. 2nd and 10. So they didn't even give Moss a yard on that play. I formation once again. 2 wide receivers. One to the top, one to the bottom. Quick out to Diggs. Diggs gets the ball to the 22-yard line. And that's where he's forced out of bounds. It's going to be a 3rd and 3 for the Buffalo Bills. $8:50 to go in the first half. Again, Bills will get the ball to start the second half as well. Started this drive at their own 4-yard line. 3rd and 4 here. You love to pick this up from the 22-yard line. At least get one more first down. Again, starting the drive deep in your own territory. You do want to give your punter, in our case, Mount Hawk, room to punt the ball. You've done that already. But if you get another first down, really changes field position. Diggs on the catch, gets the ball, gets first down to the 28-yard line. So like I said, I mean, worst case scenario, if you're a Buffalo Bills fan, you got to like this drive already. Again, the biggest way to win a drive, score a touchdown. Feels like a waste of down handing it to Moss today. Well, we only had the ball off to Moss, 2-3 times. So let's not completely abandon the run. Let's see what happens if we make this defensive line work for it and see what happens when they get tired. That's Zig's third catch of the day. 7:50 to go now. 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. Single back set. Fake the handoff. And looking to throw. Throws it over the middle of the field. Caught by Emmanuel Sanders at the 44-yard line for another Buffalo Bills first down. Jim Chip coming in. Glad to see you. My new location in Iowa, I think that is. I don't know what I is. I mean, that's the only state I can think of that starts with an I and has an A in it. But New England is up 21-7 now on the Browns. They're showing that touchdown. Single back set for the Buffalo Bills. Allen under center, 2 wide receivers, one to the top, one to the bottom. Diggs going in motion. This time another fake handoff. Allen looking to throw, gets away from a little bit of pressure, runs up the middle, picks up 4 yards maybe. Not exactly what I want to see Josh Allen doing, but nothing's open. He does create with his legs. Something that Josh Allen does well is creating with the leg. Going to be 2nd and 6. Good coverage downfield by the Jets. Tried to run a wheel route with Dawson Knox. Unable to get it. Emmanuel Sanders was one-on-one on a streak route. Maybe could have tried to throw something up to him, but just unsure about it. And that was your third read, so third option, Jets get some pressure in your face, maybe not be able to get there on time. 3 wide receivers set, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Breida goes out. He's getting hit. Ooh, he's getting hit. Blitz came from out of nowhere, and Josh Allen's staying down. Wilson on the hit. And Josh Allen was staying down. He is up now. Yeah, no one saw that coming. Allen did not see that coming. This one's been, again, it's going to be 3rd and long now, so you can't imagine the Buffalo Bills picking this one up. A quick corner blitz, and again, Josh Allen did not see it coming at all. And Wilson, great hit by him right in the stomach of Josh Allen. It's 3rd and 14. Yeah, again, you don't see yourself picking up a 3rd and 14, not saying we can't, but even still, a decently sustainable drive. And the Bills run play to McKenzie, and that's incomplete. Incomplete for McKenzie. And so it's going to bring up 4th and 14. Now Singletary getting into it a little bit with a Jets defensive end. McKenzie wasn't getting the first down anyway. That was in and out of his hands. That's when McKenzie should have caught, definitely. But definitely not getting the first down. Diggs had already lost his block on the outside of number 30. Definitely would not have been enough. So it's going to be 4th down. 5:32 to go in the first half. Bills forced to punt. Again, but from where we started, you always want to see a drive and points. But from where we started, this wasn't a terrible drive. Punt is in the air. Fair catch called for at the 23-yard line. So not a great punt. But it's what we come to expect out of Matt Hawk. And the Jets will start with the ball with 5:26 to go. Thank you, Stefan. I appreciate that. And that's the kind of atmosphere I try to bring here on Hashtag Sports. Again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button as we are live for every single Buffalo Bills game, including Thanksgiving night when the Buffalo Bills go up against the New Orleans Saints. Be sure to join us. I think it's basically 2 weeks from now. So if you guys have fun Thanksgiving plans with your friends and family in the morning, afternoon, but then at night, join me. All right, Bills up 10-0 here as the Jets will get the ball at their own 24-yard line, 5:26 to go in the first half. The O-line is doing better than it was last week, but still not doing a great job. Now, that last sack was not on the offensive line. There was no one to protect Allen from Wilson. Wilson was a cornerback. They did not show blitz early. So that sack was just a good play call by the Jets defense at the right time because Allen's looking to his left and the blitz is coming from his right. So even though you want to see the offensive line protect better still, you absolutely do. You can't blame that last sack on the offensive line. No one was there to pick him up because no one saw him coming. So you can't really blame him for that. Just a good defensive play call in that instance, and it was just the perfect defensive play call to call for the offense the Bills were running at that time. That's all. The Bills up on the Jets 10-0 with 5.5 to go in the first half. The Washington football team still up 13-3, and they're driving again in Tampa Bay territory up on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Steelers up 10-7 on the Detroit Lions. The Saints and the Titans still tied 6-6. The Cowboys up 21-3 on the Falcons. The Patriots up 21-7 on the Browns. Jaguars have the ball, trailing the Colts 17-6. Here again, it's 10-0. The Jets can start with the ball, just can't put a drive together. 10 points is pathetic. Again, like you can't. You always want to score points. You do. I'm not trying to discourage that, but that was a pretty decent drive. I mean, that was about as good of a drive could be for not putting points on the board. I mean, again, that sack put us behind the chains, but without that sack, we're in good position to pick up another first down, keep that drive going. But for me, starting from your own 4 and getting the ball to midfield, that's a win. Now, the fact that your opponent can't punt it inside the 20, that's a loss, but at this point, the offense is looking better than it has the last 2 weeks. At this point, the offense is looking sustainable, and if this defense keeps playing as well as they have, we're still a dangerous team. And that's only if the offense, that's even if the offense doesn't get much better. First down for the Jets, they run it to the outside, can't tackle, gets 4 yards when he should have been tackled in the backfield. Oliver had him in the backfield. May not have a good grip on him in the backfield, but definitely had him. So it's gain of 4, so it's 2nd and 6. No, not again. You win on the drive, you lose on the punt. You lose on the punt. 2nd and 6, less than 5 minutes to go now in the first half. Shotgun formation. Fake the run. Looking to throw. Gotta make that tackle. Come on. There's a flag down. But Teron Johnson, you need to make that tackle. You either go for the ball or go for the tackle. You can't miss that tackle like that. You can't. You have Crowder in the backfield, dead to rights. You just can't miss that tackle. For the pass, holding on the defense. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty and automatic first down. Jordan Poyer on the penalty. So it's going to be a first down Jets, 4:46 to go. So good thing Teron Johnson didn't intercept that ball because that would have gotten happy for no reason. I didn't see much of a hold. But I didn't, I could see a little bit of a grab. Pitch out. Good job. Make a tackle, Klein. Great read by Klein. But needs to make that tackle sooner. It's still a loss of 4, but needs to make that tackle sooner. Good job by Klein. Good read. Good stiff arm by number 23. Klein's having a good game so far. 2nd and 14 for the Jets. 4 minutes to go now. Wide open. Number 86 of the Jets, and there was no whistle because no one touched him when he was down. Griffin. Did no one touch him when he was down? Klein reads the outside receiver, does not read the... Man. So now the Jets are in Buffalo Bills territory. So the tight end goes down. I mean, he's wide open, and he goes down, but they're saying no one touched him, and he gets to about the 45. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Well, I don't know what's going on. Play clock's running. No one's in a hurry. No one's doing much of anything. What is going on? Everyone's just kind of standing around. They have the picture on the quarterback. Is there a streaker on the field or something? 43-degree weather. Let him go. Ref's coming out. Hold on. I got to turn this up because I have no idea what's going on right now. Oh, they're resetting the clock. Okay. All right, so they did say he was touched now. Okay, good. Good job. Good job. Shotgun formation. 5 wide receiver set. Looking to throw under pressure. Gets sacked. All right, get off him. Harrison Phillips, get off him. But there's a flag down as well. So it was a flag before the snap again. Prior to the snap, we called the timeout. Very interesting. Prior to the snap, we called the timeout. Our first timeout of the half. 3:35 to go in the first half. The Jets have the ball first and 10. Why would we call a timeout there? That makes no sense. Makes no sense. Matt Milan is wondering the same thing. Why we call timeout there? All right, two of you watching, thank you for watching on this edition of Hashtag Sports. Take 2 seconds to hit that thumbs up button. Just hit it real quick. Just tick, tick, real quick. Real quick, real quick, click, real quick. Commercial break here in MetLife. So let's go ahead and look at scores around the league. The Washington football team in the red zone on 4th and 7 looks like they're going to have to kick a field goal. Already up 13-3 on the Buccaneers. If there's a saving grace to the Buccaneers, is that Washington has to kick a lot of field goals. So looks like they're going to have to kick a field goal, possibly go up 16-3 at best there. The Lions have the ball, trailing the Steelers 10-7. All these games still in the first half. The Titans have the ball in the red zone with the Saints tied 6-6. The Cowboys are up 21-3 on the Falcons. The Patriots up 21-7 on the Browns. Jaguars have the ball still trailing 17-6 against the Colts. Those are the scores around the league. Let's go through some 4 o'clock games later today. Good one in LA as the Vikings play the Chargers. I will look forward to watching that game. Panthers play the Cardinals. The Eagles play the Browns. Seahawks play the Packers. And then tonight you got the Chiefs and the Raiders. So some good ones later on. Make sure you enjoy your football Sunday. I actually haven't. I don't pay attention to commercials because I'm hanging out with you guys, but I haven't seen that play for a long time. And the longer I go without seeing it, the happier I will be. I promise. Washington football team dead kick a field goal, make it 16-3 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Then the Bills up 10-0. The Jets will have the ball first and 10 at their own 49-yard line. Chase Young suffered an ACL injury. That stinks for them. That stinks for them. But you got the Bills up 10-0. But the Jets are driving. Remember, the Buffalo Bills do start with the ball in the second half. But the Jets are driving, and they're looking to make this game again a one-possession game before the half. And if you're the Jets, you have to think that a one-possession game at halftime is a win, pretty much for you guys. And it really depends what the Buffalo Bills do on that first drive of the second half to dictate how this game will go from there. But right now it's 10-0. The Bills defense is holding their own. I got to give them that. Other than that last play to the tight end, which seems like an hour ago, the way this game's been playing out since then. But that last play was a big chunk play for the Jets. Really haven't been able to do too much. Back for the 2-minute warning. There's a pitch to the running back. He's going to throw it back to the quarterback. Quarterback's going to take a big hit. But he gets the ball away, gets inside the 40 to about the 33-yard line before he's taken down. That's Crowder Cole Sr., on the completion. And it's going to be another first down for the Jets. Some trickery by the Jets. Get them well inside Buffalo Bills territory. Overall, I would say the Bills played that well for a trick play. Just to have someone on the opposite side of Cole to a good pass, good completion. First attempt for the Jets. They do run it on first down inside the 30-yard line. Gain about 5 on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and 5, 2:45 to go here in the first half. Little trickery. Carter 6 rushes on the day for 21 yards, and the Jets have the ball 2nd and 5, getting closer and closer to the red zone. Jalen Wolf comes in and says another miserable game. But this is one that we're up 10-0, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Again, maybe the Jets score here, make it a one-possession game, but we'll still have the lead at halftime. Single back set. They do run the ball. Tackled in the backfield. Has to be gang tackle because Rousseau almost misses tackle. Milano comes in and cleans up. It's going to be 3rd and 7 at the 2-minute warning. So here we are at the 2-minute warning in MetLife Stadium. The Jets have the ball. Bills up 10-0. You're a little jealous of the Jets right now. Why is that? Tell me why that is. Please. Please tell me why that is. Why are you jealous of the Jets right now? I mean, I'm not. I would rather be 5-3 than 2-6. That's just me, though. Just me, though. You never get a game where we can relax. I'll go back a few weeks. Beat Houston 40-0. Beat the Washington football team 43-21. Beat the Dolphins 35-0. That's back-to-back-to-back weeks, by the way. Just back-to-back-to-back weeks 2, 3, and 4 were pretty relaxing. Even the Chiefs game 38-20. That was a pretty relaxing week for me. So I'm not going to go that far. Zimmer, I'm not sure what happened to him. He might be on a certain protocol list that I can't mention on the air. Shout out to relaxing. I was relaxed. I enjoyed seeing them complete the shit up. I was definitely relaxed. Detroit's in the red zone, trailing 10-7. They have the ball 4th and goal from the 3. I'd kick the field goal. 2 seconds left to go in the first half. And that's me, though. I don't know what they're going to do. Washington still up 16-3 over Tampa Bay. 6-6. Tennessee still in the red zone against the Saints. The Cowboys, again, in the red zone, already up 21-3 on the Falcons. The Patriots still up 21-7, and they're close to the red zone against the Browns. And the Colts are up 17-6 against the Jaguars. Those are some scores. He had knee surgery. Okay, thank you. Zimmer had knee surgery. He's on IR. He's done. Again, Bills up 10-0. The Jets have the ball. A big 3rd and 7 for the Jets coming up at the other end of this 2-minute warning. Now, the Bills still do have 2 timeouts. So if the Bills come up with a stop here on 3rd and 7, yeah, this is the only drive where the Jets have done well. This is the only drive. Before this drive, the Jets had 1 play in Buffalo Bills territory. And that was at the 49-yard line. So you can't get too down on the Buffalo Bills defense right now. Good drive by the Jets. Jets 2 for 6 on 3rd down so far on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receiver set, 2 to the bottom of the screen. Bills send pressure, get a hit on White, and there was no whistle. So was that a fumble? Was that a fumble? Butler on the recovery runs it well, has a good run back for, a defensive lineman. Was that a fumble? No, that's incomplete. That's incomplete. That's an incomplete pass. If there's no whistle, you need to run. If there was no whistle on the play, you need to run. Pressure came up the middle. Oliver with the hit. And White went down hard. He seemed to get up. Oliver got the hit on White, on the quarterback, and they didn't blow a whistle, so run with it. Good job. Good awareness by the Buffalo Bills. Ran it back close to midfield, stepped out of bounds, but I think that's going to be an incomplete pass. It was Addison on the recovery, sorry. That's close. That is close. No, I mean, I personally think it's incomplete. Get every turnover reviewed inside 2 minutes, so they're reviewing it right now. I think it's an incomplete pass. So the Jets will have a field goal attempt here. I mean, great job by Oliver getting in there, getting the hit. Yeah, it's an incomplete pass. 4th down. Okay. Kurt, if it was a fumble, the first play I'd call on offense is an HB draw. No, just kidding. Just kidding. If you know the show at all, you know I hate the HB draw play. If that was a fumble, although it's already been ruled complete on the field, we have a 48-yard field goal being lined up. I would have done a quick pass to Cole Beasley, get the offense going, get a steady pace going before we really set the tone of trying deep passes. Could Cole Beasley get easy 10, 11 yards, maybe even Emmanuel Sanders. 48-yard field goal attempt is in the air, and the kick is going to be good. 1:53 to go in the first half. The Jets get on the board, trailing the Buffalo Bills 10-3. No shutout. But the Bills still have time. I mean, if it's 3-2 timeouts, they have time to make something happen on offense. The Bills. Did I say the Jets? I meant the Bills. And again, if you could score here, even if you only score a field goal, which I would love to see a touchdown here, but even if you only score a field goal, you get 13-3, a 10-point game, score a touchdown. I mean, we get 17-point game. Again, points are always good. Points, you should always take points. Offense needs a nice 2-minute drive, guys. Yeah, it's got to agree with me. Yep, 10-3, Bills over the Jets. 1:53 to go in the first half. The Jets getting ready to kick the ball off to Isaiah McKenzie and those Buffalo Bills special teams. If there's a return, they'll probably be brought back because of a penalty. So just kick into the end zone and save us all a little time, please. Please, please, please. Then again, starting with the ball at 25-yard line, you can't complain about that. You can never complain about starting with the ball at 25-yard line. I don't understand why people ever take it out of the end zone. And it goes into the end zone. And we'll start with the ball at 25. Yay, everything's happy. Everything's happy. And it comes out. I'm going to start with the ball at the 25-yard line. Let's see if this Buffalo Bills offense, who started to move the ball pretty well on that last drive. I mean, that sack obviously halted us a little bit. But started to move the ball pretty well on that last drive. We do get the ball to start the second half, Rick. You are correct. Again, guys, stay with me at halftime. We will have a special guest, another host from Hashtag joining me at halftime. So be sure to join me. We'll talk about some of the things that we saw in the first half. Looks like there's a flag on the Buffalo Bills. False start on the offense, so it's going to be 1st and 15. Devin Singletary in the backfield, moving too much. Just moving too much. Don't move. Stay still. You know you're not getting the ball anyhow. So now we throw the ball at 20. Just more passing yards for Josh Allen to get. 1st and 15 from the 20-yard line. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receiver set to the top of the screen. Don't run the ball. Thank you. Quick play. Out to Diggs. Diggs is open down the field to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Just do a big play. Just do a big play to Diggs. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Big play to Diggs. 75 yards. That's all. That's it. It wasn't quite 75 yards, but a big play. Allen to Diggs. A pump fake. Fake to the cornerback 26 out of his boots. And Diggs goes down deep, gets the ball. Way to get the ball, too. And Diggs is down at about the 23-yard line. Forced out of bounds. Huge catch. Huge play. Diggs, 4 catches for 76 yards. Most of it on that play right there. 1st and 10 Buffalo at the Jets 23-yard line, 1:45 to go. Shotgun formation, a fullback Gilliam in front of the running back. It's an H-back delay. I hate my life right now. It goes inside the 20, though. Moss gets a 1st down to the 12-yard line. Always love that H-back delay. Greatest play in football. And now we're inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 from about the 12, 1:30 to go. Playing time, 2 timeouts. Take your time, relax. Get some popcorn. Is your popcorn ready? Man 10 to go in the first half. Bills up 10-3. Have the ball inside the red zone. 1st and 10 at the Jets 12-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers. Diggs stopped. I think Diggs stopped, and Josh Allen thought he was going to keep going. Good thing linebackers don't know how to catch, as that went right through a Jets linebacker's hand. Number 57 got his hands on it. Yep, Diggs stopped. Allen thought Diggs was going to keep going. That's what happened. Thanks, Kurt. Thanks, Jim. I appreciate it. And it looks like someone's down for the Jets in the back of the end zone. But, yeah, that's what happened. Diggs stopped. Allen thought he was going to keep going. Want to have better communication between your quarterback and your top wide receiver than that. But it happens. No red zone stall. I hope not. It's going to be 2nd and 10 after this injury timeout. Let's go through some scores real quick. Oh, yeah, the Bills in the red zone are already up 10-3, a minute to go in the first half. And the Bills will get the ball to start the second half. So this could be a huge momentum shift, as someone said. That was a yikes moment. Absolutely was. Washington up 16-6 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the half. No one could have predicted that. Detroit and Pittsburgh are tied 10-10 at halftime. Again, Steelers without Ben Roethlisberger. The Titans are up 13-6 on the Saints with a minute to go in that game. The Cowboys now up 34-3. That's make it 35-3. No, they went for 2. What the hey? 36-3 on the Atlanta Falcons. The Patriots are up 24-7 on the Browns at the half. The Colts are in the red zone up 17-6 on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Most of these games, about less than 2 minutes to go in the first half. The Patriots-Browns game, Steelers-Lions game, and Washington football team, Tampa Bay Buccaneers game, all at the half. Here we have a minute and 1 second to go in the first half. The Bills have the ball 2nd and 10 at the Jets' 12-yard line. That's a little mad after last week. More than likely. Getting shut out by the Broncos at home. We'll do that to you. Were they at home? Were they at home last week? I think they were. Yeah, they were at home. Oh, they ended up losing 30-16. They scored 16 points in the fourth quarter. I was going to say, wasn't the game 19-0 at that point? Yeah. But they lose 30-16. They have to hit the over, I guess. Which were just as mad as Dallas. You guys want so much. 10-3. 2nd and 10 from the 12-yard line. Shotgun formation. Trips to the top of the screen. 1 wide receiver to the bottom. Diggs is alone at the bottom of the screen. Singletary to the left of Allen. Diggs, fade route. Touchdown, Diggs with the catch. Diggs gets the touchdown. Remember my bold prediction, Diggs over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Well, there's his first. 16-3. Jets players are saying that was incomplete. Let's take a look. That's incomplete. That's incomplete. One foot. That's incomplete. That's incomplete. No, left foot was never in. That's incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Good catch by Diggs. Good adjustment. Just need to know where you are in the field, I guess. It was a good catch. Way to adjust yourself. But yeah, it's 3rd and 10. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Apparently an official came in and overruled the other one. Same play. This time he's in. This time he's in. This time you dig it. Because he landed in bounds. Dick says, do it again. Run it again. Let's do it again. Let's run that again. I'm open. Does that count as 2 touchdowns? Was my prediction right now? Scoring play took exactly 1 minute. Not bold prediction. It's right? That's 2? No? All right. Good. Let's make it 16-3. Big time catch by Diggs. Go up and get it. Extra point pending. Bass is in. The extra point's up, and the extra point is good with 53 seconds to go. The Bills score in exactly 1 minute. Make this one 17-3. Hey, needed that drive. That was even a better catch than the money. Big catch. Absolutely a big catch. All right, guys. Again, now the Bills up 17-3. Still a minute to go in the first half. Jets, I believe, have all 3 timeouts. They might have had to burn one. Injured player inside 2 minutes. They might have had to burn one. It's already a touchdown. They can't reverse it now. Extra point's already been kicked. Yeah, Jets only have 2 timeouts. They did have to burn one with the injured player inside 2 minutes. Are we going to get a delayed game on the kickoff? No, they just don't know how to reset the play clock. Okay, good. Good. Mama coming in. Mama, I'm going to the end zone. Little Ozzy remix, my style. Who's joining me at halftime? Rick, you know I have no idea. You know how hashtag sports does things. We don't know anything before halftime. You're lucky I know who Tyler Bass is. I'll tell you when they show up on the screen. I don't know. Kick goes into the end zone. It's a touchback. Maybe I'm alone. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. But again, Rick, I want to talk to you. Email me. I think it's still believers3478 Gmail, I think. But if you email that email and I don't get back to you, private message me on Twitter or something. Shotgun formation. It looks like the Jets are going to try a little something. 5 wide receiver set. I'm sorry, 4 wide receiver set. Run back catches it over the middle. Gets first down. Gets to the 40-yard line. Jets are going to hurry up to the line. You want to talk about momentum? We'll give the momentum right back if the Jets are able to score here before halftime. 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Shotgun formation again. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Bills send 4. White is all day to throw the ball. Throws it to the sideline. Incomplete. You can contact me on Facebook too. You got my Facebook thing. All right. 26 seconds to go before halftime. Jets still trying to do something. 2 timeouts to go. Have the ball 2nd and 10. Throw an interception. Pick 6. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Run backs to his left and right again. A wide receiver to the bottom of the screen as well. Pressure coming by Oliver over the middle. That pass is dropped. Oliver coming up the gut a lot in this game. Oliver not able to get a sack yet, but he has 3 quarterback pressures, a couple of quarterback hits, and that one that almost led to a fumble. Oliver's doing a good job holding his own with Darlu Talele being out. 17-3, Bills up. 22 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and 10. If you're the Bills, you call a timeout. Well, if the pass is complete short, you call a timeout. Give McKenzie a chance. Blitz coming. Pass over the middle is complete into Buffalo Bills territory. He's not going down. He does fumble. And the Bills are on it. Hyde with the recovery. I think Hyde forced the fumble too. Great job on Micah Hyde. Davis on the catch. And Hyde forces the fumble for now. Looked like he may have been down, but let's hope not because they were in field goal range if he's not. No, that's out. That's out. That's definitely out. And Hyde definitely recovered it. That was a big catch. Woo! This is the 3rd week in a row the Bills have benefited from a turnover late in the first half. 3rd week in a row. I mean, are they going to take a knee or are they going to try like a 30-yard pass? That's what I would do, yeah, and they're in shotgun formation. 30-yard pass here, get you in field goal range, 2 timeouts. You got time. Got time to try to kick a field goal. That's a false start. Good job, Beasley. Good job, Beasley. make up for it with a nice 30-yard grab here. Nope, never mind. They're taking you out. So I'm guessing with that false start, they're just going to run the ball on a nice HB delay. Idiots. No, they're just kneeling it. Just kneel the ball, going up 17-3. All right, that's fine. Good first half by the Buffalo Bills. Hyde forcing a huge turnover there. And the Buffalo Bills will go up 17-3 at halftime. Remember, the Buffalo Bills will receive the second half kickoff. So, okay, guys, thank you for joining me on Hashtag Sports. 109 of you in here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, like this video, leave a comment, do all that kind of stuff. Again, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know some of your second half bold predictions. Again, my bold prediction was that Diggs would have 2 touchdowns and 100 yards. Right now, if you look at Stephon Diggs' numbers, he has 5 catches, 88 yards, and a touchdown. So just duplicate that. In the second half, you're talking 10 catches, 176 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I'd be right on both ends. I'm okay with that. Defense looking good without Lutule. That defensive tackle playing is that DT play. Yeah, I mean, again, you look at Oliver, he's playing pretty big today. If you look at Addison, he's had a decent day so far. And not just without Star. You're talking about without Tremaine Edmonds as well, clogging up that middle. Hine is playing well, as Spin just says. So definitely overall a great game by our defense right now. And we have to be loving that. So, again, let's go over some scores from around the league as the Buffalo Bills and New York Jets game just starts halftime. If someone joins me from Hashtag Sports, I'll let you know. Obviously, we'll have them join us, and we can talk more about the game. If not, just keep asking questions in the comment section, and we'll be happy to answer any questions. And if no one else joins me, I'll go over the first half myself. I'm okay with that. Washington football team is up on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 16-6. They are at the half. The Detroit Lions Pittsburgh Steelers game just started the second half. Game is 10-10. The Titans and Saints in the first half. Titans up 13-6 at halftime. Paul actually just texted me and said no one will be joining me at halftime, so I'm doing this solo. You can't hear me. No, just kidding. So I can take my earbud out though. All right. So the Dallas Cowboys up 36-3 at halftime. Cleveland and New England. New England's up 24-7, and the Colts are up 20-6 over the Jaguars. Getting ready for halftime in that one as well. So it looks like I'll be doing this solo, so I do apologize. I think AJ Count looks better than Edmonds. It's one game, it's one half, to be honest with you, and Edmonds has done a great job. He's leading the team in tackles. He's doing a great job being the general of the linebacking core. I personally believe that Edmonds is having a really good year. Maybe a second round, maybe the 42nd overall pick type year, but still having a good year in my opinion. So let's go over some first half. Jen Wolf still upset about that pass at the end of the first half, and it's going to happen. If I have any complaints about this game so far, it's not going to be about the defensive side of the ball. Let me just say that. There are 2 plays for the defense that I would like to have back, even though that one ended in a fumble, you want to have that one back, that coverage back. And the play on the drive that led to a field goal, I would love to have that pass to the tight end in the slot, I believe it was, over the middle. I would love to have that play back. You saw Klein go to the running back, push around up to a flat. Tight end comes up on a streak and makes a great catch to lead to that field goal drive, the biggest play of that field goal drive, I should say. But going into halftime, up 17-3, and again, you get the ball to start second half, so you can really put this game away if you make it 24-3 early on in the second half. Josh Allen, 15-21, 187 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, been sacked twice. He has 2 rushes for 3 yards. Singletary leads all rushers, 2 rushes for 18 yards, most of it on that 15-yard carry he had. Zach Moss, 4 rushes for 15 yards, and then Matt Breida, 1 rush for 3 yards. So overall, running the ball, the Bills have ran the ball 9 times in the first half for 9 times for what are we at? 21, 30 for 39 yards. So nine rushes, 39 yards. You want to see more. One of my keys to victory was get the running attack going. Obviously, turnovers was a big part of my game plan too, and we've hit that so far. We're going to about 1-0, 2-0 with that fumble at this point. So you got to appreciate that. should do fan call-ins. If I didn't have to give away my personal number, I would. Like if I could have a business phone, Paul, Mario, #sports, get on that. But you give out your personal number on here. Who knows who's going to be calling? You got a lot of, believe it or not, you got a lot of trolls in the chat section. You got a lot of bots who might try to take that number for some other odd reason. Who knows? But yeah, if you want to have like #sports, get a number, let's do it. Let's get it done. All right, but looking at the first half totals right now, the Buffalo Bills again up 17-3. If you look at first downs, the Bills have 12 first downs, the Jets have 7. Third down efficiency, the Bills 3 for 6, the Jets 2 for 8. Rushing the ball, we have 36 yards, they have 34. So it's not like rushing has been a big factor in today's game. Passing yards, we have 171 to their 135. So that means we have 270 yards total yards. They have 169. The Jets have 2 sacks. We've yet to sack the quarterback, although we're getting a lot of pressure. I love what Patreon members have our business number. Sounds good. Sounds good. Hashtag. I'm glad you're listening. See, you're listening. You're listening. I like it. But right now, the Bills have yet to get a sack. However, they have been getting pressure up the middle. Ed Oliver, I thought, has been having a really good game so far. And I think he has 2 quarterback hits. Again, he forced that play on Mike White that almost was a fumble, but just barely missed on being that fumble there. Incomplete pass was ruled on the field. But I think we've been getting decent pressure up the middle, even without Starr in the game. The Jets have 1 interception. Both teams have punted it twice. The Jets, our punter stinks. Bills have 4 penalties for 25 yards. Jets 5 for 44. So the penalties are actually down a little bit for the Bills, which is really good. Both teams have 1 fumble, but the Bills recovered theirs. Devin Singletary fumbles the ball, picks it back up, runs for 3 yards. And then at the end of the half there, the Jets lose their fumble. Time possession, the Bills barely leading that, 15:07 to 14:40. That leaves 13 seconds of special teams time, I guess. But that happens too. So we have to give him credit. Pete Metzelaars. What about Pete Metzelaars? Dawson Knox had a really good play. I don't know why we're talking about other tight ends. Dawson Knox has, 1 catch, I think it was, but it was a really big catch. We got 17 yards. So, but he also only has 1 target, I believe. So you got to give him credit. Matt Breida has come in, 3 receptions for 22 yards and that touchdown. That touchdown was huge. I think it was on a 3rd down, a 15-yard touchdown pass from Josh Allen. Sanders was 2 for 27. Stephon Diggs 5 for 88. So those are the stats. But man, our punter Matt Hawk, 2 punts, 78 yards, a 39-point average, 1 inside the 20. I thought I wouldn't miss Bojorquez, and I still don't miss Bojorquez. I just wish we'd get a good punter. Now, the weather in Buffalo isn't great, or in New York, or New Jersey, I should say, isn't great. But still wish we got a better punter here in today's game. If Klein was better than Edmonds, he would be a starting linebacker somewhere, right? If Klein was better than Edmonds, then when we signed him, we would have been the only offer, and he went and signed for as little as he did. I love AJ Klein. I think he's doing great this year. He did great towards the second half of last year, but we have to remember the struggles he had last year too. He hasn't always been a great backup linebacker. Now he stepped into that role nicely, and you love seeing that. Maybe that gives him bargaining chip when his contract's up, and he'll sign someplace else for a bigger number, and that's what he deserves. But right now, I think he is great in the role he's playing in. He could start a few games here and there, but he really cleans up the depth at the linebacker position. I think that's a really great way for him to continue to play. And again, in this game, we don't have a lot of linebacker depth, guys. It's still in the second half. You have to watch Dotson, you have to watch Klein, you have to watch Milano. Because other than that, we have Smith and Matakovic, who are going to play special teams. Special teams has been playing a factor in today's game. You talk about starting field position to start off this game. Again, the first 3 Bills drives, our worst starting field position was our own 46 or 48-yard line. Now, you would like to see more than 10 points on those drives. So games the Bills have won, 17 turnovers generated by the defense. #sports comes in. Again, talking about the 2 turnovers already today, winning the turnover battle +2. And in the losses that the Bills have had, they've only scored 3 points off those turnovers. Now, we only have 3 points off our turnovers so far today, but we're hoping to get more as the Jets hopefully go down more to start the second half. They'll be trying to force the ball a little bit more and force some more turnovers. So we'll see what happens. Must run the ball in the winter this season. Well, you have to remember, not only do you run the ball in the wintertime, defensive players don't like to tackle as much in the wintertime. And we have a guy in Moss who again wants defense backs and defensive players to make business decisions. And you think about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just last season. Leonard Fournette did not have a great regular season. Okay, it wasn't until the postseason where he really got going a little bit, and you saw that, and it led them to a Super Bowl championship. He didn't even run the ball great in the postseason. He just made the big runs when he needed to. And Leonard Fournette has that veteran savvy. And no matter who runs the ball, it could be Josh Allen, it could be Matt Breida, he could be Moss or Singletary. We still have a threat back there at running back. But yeah, I'm not upset about our running attack. I want to see more from them. Breida, I think, has been a nice change of pace out of the backfield. Again, 3 catches out of the backfield already. And that's just ace we have up our sleeve, right? That's just a wild card we can throw in there whenever we feel like we need that extra spark on offense. As far as the Bills' defense goes, the Bills' defense is playing really well. Again, other than 2 plays, there's not anything I would like to see them do differently. They are getting pressure on the quarterback, even though we're not getting the sacks. Still some missed tackles that I'd like to see cleaned up a little bit. Jones was the regular season running back last year for Tampa Bay. Well, but still, you look at Tampa Bay's running game in the regular season compared to the postseason, obviously a lot better in the postseason. And again, things change as the season goes on, guys. Like, things constantly change. I earlier referenced the Buffalo Bills weeks 2 through weeks 5, where we beat teams, including the Chiefs. We beat the Dolphins. We beat the Washington football team, who, by the way, is beating Tampa Bay 16-3 at halftime. And I say that in jest halfway because nothing. Like, I saw someone in the comment section earlier talk about, how much were the Patriots being the Jets by at this time when they played them? It's a week-to-week league. That's the point. You look at that. How do I grade an O-line this week so far in the first half? Jim Tripp asks. It's a week. Let me finish my thought, Jim, and I'll get back to the question. It's a week-to-week league in the NFL. No one's happy with the fact that we lost the Jaguars last week. No one. At least no Bills fans are. But it's a week-to-week league. You have to look beyond that. And we still have everything we want to accomplish in front of us, especially with the Ravens losing Thursday night. The number 1 seed still right there to be had, right? The winning the division still right there to be had. I'm not saying the Patriots aren't going to be a challenge. They absolutely are. They're playing better and better each week. But at the same time, the Bills on paper still a better team, and you can't deny that. Did we lose a couple games we wish we had back? I'm thinking about the Steelers game and the Jaguars game. Absolutely. But were we in every single game we lost so far? Absolutely. You look at the Titans game. Allen slips. We lose that game basically on that. A great game on Monday Night Football. Look at the Jags game. Obviously, offensive line didn't play well, and we'll talk about the grade for this week. It's offensive line again too. You look at the Steelers game, block punt really changed the momentum of that game. Our offense wasn't ready for that game either, and the Steelers defense really caught us off guard. But to get to your question, Jim, how do I grade offensive line so far? I do not blame the Wilson sack on the offensive line. I talked about that during the stream. I think that the Wilson sack was a good play call by the defensive coordinator for the Jets at the time. The Jets were going to go to the left. They sent a blitz to the right. The offensive line isn't even looking his direction. Good disguise of the blitz. No one's there. And if you're talking about disguise of a blitz and no one being there, that's more on Brian Dable. That's more on the offensive play calling, maybe even a little bit on Josh Allen than it is on the offensive line. So I don't blame them for that sack. However, the Jets have still gotten decent pressure on Josh Allen in this game. So I'm not going to say that the Bills defense has been playing great or even good. They've been playing better than they did last week. Give me a C, a solid C out of our offensive line. But like I said in the pregame, that's all we need. Getting ready for kickoff here to start the second half. The ball is in the air. Thank you for joining me on halftime of the game between the Bills and the Jets. Halftime coverage brought to you by #Sports. Join #Sports for more Buffalo Bills coverage. The ball goes into the end zone, and the Josh Allen Buffalo Bills offense will start 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Were Bills looking to add Adrian Peterson before Titans signing? I don't think so. I didn't hear anything about any running back rumors. As far as the Buffalo Bills, if anything, we'd look to add Breida to the active roster, which we did this week. In order for that to happen, I would want the Bills trade away one of their 3 guys before they sign anyone else. I think that the Bills are set with the 3 guys they have. Allen under center, I formation on first down. They fake the handoff, looking to throw downfield, throws it, has a guy open. That's Diggs with the catch towards midfield, and that's going to put Diggs over 100 yards on the day. Gets to the 48-yard line on first down. Good job boxing out number 40, the defender, on the play for the Jets. That's Javelin Guidry on coverage, but good job by Diggs getting first down. 6 catches, 111 yards, and 1 touch. Just get that second touchdown for me. Make my bold prediction correct. Single back set. Allen under center. 2 wide receivers. 1 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Diggs at the top of the screen. Looks like Sanders at the bottom. Singletary, the running back behind Allen. Singletary gets the ball, runs it into Jets territory, runs it to the 45. Good, solid run, about 8-9 yards there by Devin Singletary. And that's going to bring up a short second down for the Buffalo Bills. Our line can give Moss some good run blocking. Again, two plays. And it's only been 2 plays on the pass play. Allen had time, had a clean pocket. That run play, running for 8 yards on first down, bring up a 2nd and 2. They only give him 7 on the play. I think he got ripped off there, but still 7 yards on first down. You'll take that every chance. So 2nd and 3, 13:40 to go here in the third quarter. Second half just underway. Bills got first possession, and the Bills have the ball in Jets territory. Single set back again for the Buffalo Bills on 2nd and 3. Knox goes into motion. 2 wide receivers, 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom. They run a stretch play again. Singletary gets inside the 40, inside the 35. Still moving his legs, gets to about the 32-yard line on 2nd and 3. 2 big runs by Devin Singletary. A run game. I like it. I like it a lot. So it's going to be 1st and 10, 13-10 to go here in the third quarter. 2 big runs by Devin Singletary. And now the Bills are moving the ball and getting close to Jets' red zone. So let's go before the red zone so we don't forget about those woes. Again, 17-3, third quarter. Let me go ahead and change that on the ticker. If you're just joining us, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, like this video. Single back set again, 3 wide receivers, 2 bunched towards the line of scrimmage. They do a little bit of reverse to Sanders. Lots of room in front of him. Gilliam in front, lead blocker, gets inside the 20, inside the 10. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Buffalo Bills. The Jets want to run a little trickery. We can do that too. Sanders with a big run there. Gilliam was the lead blocker. You had Brown out in front as well, doing a great job. Looks like Mitch Morse was able to get out in front as well. Great job there, and the Bills will have the ball. 1st and goal at the Jets' 8-yard line. Who's got the ball? Was it an end around to McKenzie? McKenzie on the end around, gets in the end zone. The cameraman has no idea what's going on. And just like that, a 3-minute drive, and the Buffalo Bills offense puts up 6. Sanders is on the sideline, so instead might have hurt his hand. 5 plays, 75 yards. Man, this offense is horrible. And it's 23-7, or 23-3. Did he get in? That 1 foot might have been out of bounds. Before I change it, that 1 foot might have been out of bounds at the 1. Maybe. I mean, I'm okay if we don't even challenge it. I'm good with that. All scores are reviewed. Bass is in for the extra point. Extra point's up, and the extra point is right down the middle and good. So with 12:01 to go in the third quarter, Buffalo Bills now find themselves up 24-3. 3 quick scoring drives, touchdown scoring drives. All 3 of the touchdown drives have been quick. Everything else has been a struggle, but the 3 touchdown drives have been really quick. Josh Allen can throw Granite Bryce through a keyhole on 3rd and 25. I don't know. I mean, Josh Allen's play, in my opinion, has not been as great as it was last season, throughout the season so far. But still happy he's our quarterback for sure. I was about to say something in the first half about that. You know, we don't have holding problems at least. And by holding, I mean snap holds, not holds, because we have those problems. But the Buffalo Bills come out, and it's perfect. Exactly what you want to start off the second half. A big touchdown drive, a big pass play to Diggs to start it off, a couple more plays, Singletary with 2 big carries, and then Isaiah McKenzie. And real quick, our running attack went from like 39 yards at halftime to about 70. Maybe not that high, but Singletary now is 38. Sanders is 24, so no, about 70, right? Because that's going to be 62 right there. Yeah, I like it. 62. Zach Moss is 15 yards now, so 75, 8. So yeah, we're talking about close to 90 yards of rushing offense now for the Buffalo Bills. Most of that on that drive right there. So you wanted a running attack, you got it. 88 rushing yards for the Buffalo Bills. Keep that mode going. Bills killed the third quarter curse just past the halfway mark of last season. Yeah, the third quarter curse isn't really a thing anymore for the Buffalo Bills. That's something that has come and passed. The curse now seems to be some games. So hopefully that doesn't happen in the playoffs, obviously. But the Bills up 24-3 at commercial break. So we'll go through some scores. The Washington football team still up on Tampa Bay 16-6. The Detroit Lions are up on the Pittsburgh Steelers 16-13. The Saints are trailing the Tennessee Titans 20-6. The Cowboys up 36-3 over the Atlanta Falcons. The Patriots are in the red zone up 24-7 over the Browns. And the Colts up 20-9 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. So those are your scores from around the league. Again, here it's 24-3 Buffalo over the Jets. And that's all we can. We just need to keep winning. I know. Again, New England's looking good. Again, up 31-7 now over the Cleveland Browns. Jones is 17-20 for 120, 2 touchdowns. I mean, really impressive. Really impressive what they're doing. You got to give them credit. But I think we're still a better team, and all we got to do is keep winning to prove that. Kick is in the air, and it looks like it's going to be returnable by the Jets on the goal line to the 10, the 15, tackled at the 16-yard line, and that's the way the Jets will take over. 11:56 to go in the third quarter, and the Jets not going to get much room here. Browns do struggle. Browns being the Browns. They're browning it up, however you want to say it. I just remember in the preseason, people talking about the Browns being a playoff team. I personally didn't buy the hype. And if you go to my Twitter page, I do have my season predictions up there. Now, there are some I'm wrong about, but definitely not the Browns. Shotgun formation on 1st and 10 for the Jets. 11:56 to go in the third quarter. First play of the second half for White and this team. Back pass. Has a clean pocket. Throwing it deep over the middle. It's going to be intercepted. Trey White with the interception. And the Buffalo Bills get the ball right back. That's the third turnover of the day. Trey White gets a pick. He's happy about it. And the Buffalo Bills, with 11:47 to go, will get the ball right back. 9th different defender with an interception. I think Sanders hurt his hand after that run a few minutes ago. He did. He was on the sidelines holding his hand. The trainers were checking him out. But the way it's going, might not need him the rest of this game. So heal it up before next week, buddy, as we play the Colts next week. But the Buffalo Bills, again, get some more points on the board, right? Get some more points and make this game even further outside the reach of the Jets. I think right now, if the Jets scored 24 points against us, I'm going to be miserable. Like miserable. Even if we win this game 42-24, I will be miserable if the Jets score 24 points on us at this point. Now, if they do it in prevent defense, whatever, but I still don't see it happening. I mean, the times the Bills have played prevent defense this year, we've still looked pretty good. And we don't have much depth at certain field spots on defense to even play prevent defense. Like, we can't bring in our backups unless you're going to have Tyler Matakovic and Andre Smith as your only linebackers. So I think we're going to do all right. The Browns were a play away from giving us a home AFC Championship game last year. They were a good wild card story last year. They were. I hope you're right, Jim. I hope you're right. I hope this Bills defense pins the ears back a little bit, and they eat. And it started right there with the interception by White. White intercepts it. Mike White falling apart. Again, when you're down 24-3 you have limited options, right? You have limited options. You have to go to the air, as Jim just said, and that's when the Buffalo Bills can do their thing. So we were just at commercial break, but here we are again at commercial break. So let's go through some scores. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are in the red zone. They did just score a touchdown. It's now 16-12, extra point pending, so it might be 16-13. Unless they go for 2, which is just a bad decision, but who knows. 16-12, extra point pending in that game. Detroit's up 16-13. They are driving on the Steelers in Steeler territory in that game. The Cowboys up 36-3 over the Atlanta Falcons. The Titans up 20-6 over the New Orleans Saints. The Browns have the ball, but they're trailing 31-7, and the Jaguars have the ball, but they're trailing 20-9 in that game. Here in Buffalo, Awesome. I was so funny and angry. I mean, it happens. When you lose to Jaguars 9-6, anger tends to happen, especially with some of Bills Mafia. Love them, love you all to death, but sometimes can be a little too much. I formation for the Buffalo Bills, 1st and 10, 11:47 to go. Fake the handoff on 1st down. Allen going deep again. And Sanders is in the game, and it's pass interference, but Sanders still makes the grab. A one-handed grab by Sanders. What hurt hand, man? Maybe the hurt hand is the one that he didn't catch the ball with, because he's made a one-handed grab, and it was unbelievable. Fouls on both teams. Those penalties offset. Replay 1st down. That great catch goes for nothing. Delete that one-hand grab from the history books. Delete it. Deleted. Man. They're replaying the interception by Trey White. Why, man? It's an incomplete pass. It's a non-play. He didn't throw an interception. I mean, you can thank goodness for that, right? Mike White, 13 of 23, 130 yards. Now 2 interceptions on the day. Single back set on 1st and 10. We'll replay that play. Allen, time to throw. Good pocket. Throwing it deep downfield. Has a man open. Inside the 20. Is that Gabe Davis? That's Gabe Davis getting open. Gets to the 15-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Buffalo in the red zone. No, the run drive is the next drive. We have Gabe Davis needs to make some plays. I think that's his first catch of the day, too. First catch today. I said in the pregame that he has to step up this season. I don't know if one catch for 50 yards is it, but good job by him. 11 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Bills up 24-3. Had the ball in the red zone. 2 catches for 61 yards. I formation. Pitch the ball to Singletary. He gets inside the 10. No, that's Breida. That's Breida getting his 2nd touchdown of the day. A rushing touchdown for Matt Breida, and it brings the total to 30-3 with 10:47 to go. So much for clock-eating drive. Nope, not this one. I said it's the next one. We'll worry about eating the clock later. Remember, Bills Mafia wants to see some Bills offense, and they're getting some in huge numbers. These last 3 drives, all 3 of them touchdown drives going back to, well, other than kneeling it down before the half. Leading to 3 touchdowns. So great job by Breida there. It's his 2nd touchdown of the day. I believe someone in the chat was calling for it. And it's now 30-3, extra points in the air, and the extra point is good. So the Buffalo Bills now up 31-3 in the 3rd quarter. Again, thank you for joining me on Hashtag Sports for this Bills rout so far of the New York Jets. $41 almost made a stupid block in the back. Almost, but he didn't. Gilliam almost made a stupid block in the back, but he didn't. Jack Me says, what? How many yards does Josh have? Give me a second. We can look at some stats. Look at the stats. Josh Allen, 18 of 24, 259 yards, 2 touchdowns. So it looks like he'll probably have at least a 300-yard day as long as things keep going this way. Go Breida. Bring in Breida, you get some touchdowns. The offensive line looked a lot better on that drive, too. The offensive line looked really good on that drive. But again, guys, thank you for joining me on Hashtag Sports. Hit that thumbs up button. If you like that play, if you like Matt Breida, if you like the Buffalo Bills, if you like the Jets, if you like the NFL, if you like dogs, if you like cats, whatever, just hit that like button. I don't care. Hit the like button. Go ahead. All right, back to commercial break. That's what happens when you score a bunch. Get a bunch of commercial breaks. So Washington's still up 16-13 over Tampa Bay. Detroit's still up 16-13 over the Steelers. Titans still up 26 over the Saints. The Cowboys up 36-3 over the Falcons. The Patriots have not scored again against the Browns, still 31-7 in that one. And the Jaguars are in Colts territory, trailing 20-9. Those are some scores from around the league. Here in MetLife, it's 31-3. Ken in the kitchen. He called it. 2 touchdowns by Matt Breida. Now I just need Diggs to get me another one, and my prediction will be correct as well. NFL's happy. They get extra breaks to pay the bills. Oh, believe me, they'll get their commercials in. And I don't think the NFL has trouble paying bills, by the way. I just feel like they're fine. I feel like they're okay. I feel like they're just good. In fact, I would say that they're making more money for each commercial break, because I imagine that in this instance, it's the people who make these commercials paying the NFL to kind of like for the Super Bowl, right? I believe the NFL will probably get a chunk of that money that they give the channels to run commercials. That's my prediction. All right, they're comparing last week's offense. Why would you do that? We know better. 130 rushing yards for the Buffalo Bills so far, so that's good. Hey, let's go Buffalo. Getting ready to kick up off again. You think a kicker's leg ever gets tired? Like during game? Like not here, 31-3. You're like, man, I'm tired. But I'm talking about games like yesterday when Alabama scored, 58? Well, this one's going to be turnable from the 5 to the 10 to the 15 to the 25 to the 30. Almost at it. Gets tackled at the 33. There's a flag down. Of course, there's a flag down. Why would there be a flag down? There has to be a flag down. Holding out the receiving team. Kenny Yaboya. But yeah, like a kicker has like 12 kickoffs in a game. He's like, guys, just give me a break. Like, can we throw a punter out there or the running back to kick the ball? I don't know. At least it's not us. At least it's not us. All right. Buffalo up 31-3. Someone's calling for a 40 burger in the chat. I saw that. White 13-23, 103 yards, 2 picks. Run the ball on first down. Oh, AJ Klein says, no, not today. You're not going to fake us out with the run. They try to run a stretch play to the left, and AJ Klein is there and a tackle for a 2-yard loss. Zach Wilson does not have to worry about his job anymore. I personally think, after a game like today. Jay Boogie knows what the Jets are doing. He knows. He sees past this mirage. Don't let the Jets fool you. 2nd and 12, shotgun formation. Looking to throw over the middle. To the running back. Klein misses it. That is the worst play Klein's had today. He misreads the route, goes underneath the running back, can't make the tackle, and it's a big gain for the Jets. 1st and 10, 9:35 to go in the 3rd quarter. Klein did blow that. You blew it! Shotgun formation. Pass over top, completed to number 84. That's Davis with the catch. Wallace forcing him out of bounds. Quick out route gains another 1st down for the Jets. 31-3 here, the Bills over the Jets. Wallace was just playing back on that play. Gave him the out route, something I didn't want to see happen in the pregame when you're up 31-3. You can play over top a little bit. I don't want to see prevent defense, but you can play over top a little bit. Trips to the top of the screen, 3 wide receivers, shotgun formation. Tight end goes in motion, lines up back to the line of scrimmage. They run the ball on first down, get the ball close to midfield. Hyde on the tackle. Coleman on the carry. 9-3 of you in here. I appreciate all you guys joining me for this game between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. The Bills doing what they need to do. Winning this one 31-3. This is something you wish you would have seen last week as well. Just taking care of business. Just taking care of business. White looking to throw. White looking to throw. Throws over the middle. And that one's intercepted. That's Wallace on the interception. And he returns it to the 45-yard line. That's White's third interception of the day. The Jets' fourth turnover. And now the Bills have the ball. Wallace reads it. And I'm not saying they were playing prevent. I imagine what was going on was they're doing a lot of reading the quarterback and trying to make a bigger play than they needed to. They'll give you midfield. Mike White hype in New Jersey is over. 4 takeaways, 10 points off. Let's make it 17 right here. Single back set for the Buffalo Bills. 4 wide receiver set. Fake the handoff. Looking to throw. Rolls to the left. Throwing downfield. Has an open guy. Sanders catches the ball. There's a flag down in the backfield. Possibly offensive pass interference as well. .25-yard completion if it stands. No, I was throwing in the backfield. Or where the receiver caught the ball. Face mask on the Jets. So that's going to be first and goal. No, it's not, because there's 2 penalties. What the? Waka waka. Offsetting penalties. Oh, goodness gracious. Knocks on the hold. Oh, my gosh. Offsetting penalties make it first and 10 once again from the 45. Remember that Wallace interception? That was fun. I formation, Gilliam in front of Moss. Fake the hand up to Moss. And looking to throw. Throws it across the field to Diggs. Diggs with another catch. Gets about 8 yards on the play. 31-3 Buffalo. 7:45 to go here in the third quarter. Buffalo has the ball in Jets territory after Mike White's third interception of the game. Trey White, Levi Wallace, and who had the first interception? And Teron Johnson with the interceptions for the Buffalo Bills. Single back set for the Buffalo Bills. Let's give ball penalties. Yeah, that's a great idea. We don't have a game anymore, but that's okay. 7:15 to go. Our stretch play with, is that Singletary? That Singletary gets back to the line of scrimmage, which I'm kind of surprised he did that before he gets tackled. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bills up 31-3. They have a 3rd and 2. Jerry says Kurt Lewis. Yeah, I mean, if I'm any team and like, then it's an unreasonable score, like 31-3. You have to work on your offense. Like, just work on your offense against a really good defense who never lets up. 3 wide receiver set on 3rd and 2. They fake the hand up to Moss. And looking to go deep. Has all day to throw. Has a man. Underthrown. Pass is complete. What a catch. What concentration by Gabe Davis. There's a flag down. I'm pretty sure this one's going to be on the defense. Gabe Davis, great concentration. He has the ball. It goes up in the air after the defender gets his hand on it, and he still is able to come down, gets both feet in bounds, and it's going to be 1st and goal. Davis loves those signing. Tippy toes. Get those tippy toes. Tippy toes. Yep, no, I got it. Don't worry, guys. Great job. Great concentration by Gabe. He's actually down to 2, not the 1, but that's okay. We'll take that too. So it's going to be first and goal from 2. Bills up 31-3, 6:25 to go in the third quarter. Wish the Bills had an offense, but other than that, this game's going just fine. Gabe is on the sideline with Emmanuel Sanders right now with 6:15 to go in the third quarter. So heavy run formation, offset eye. Fake the handoff, looking to throw. Back of the end zone, tight end's open. Tight end's open, and he, knocks us down. Knocks us down. There's going to be a personal foul penalty on the Jets. Oh, good. He's getting up. Looks like Phillips with a going to be a helmet, unnecessary roughness maybe. Allen did one of those flips that he does. Put Dawson Knox in a dangerous situation. He better apologize to Knox. He better apologize to Knox. He put Knox in that situation. Like, I agree it's a personal foul. I agree it's unnecessary roughness. But he put Knox in that situation. He threw behind Knox. Wasn't a catch. Wasn't a catch. He needs to catch it. You know, he had a defenseless receiver, whatever you want to call it, but still, that to me, that's on Josh Allen. I formation again for the Buffalo Bills. Heavy run set. This time they do run the ball with Moss. He trips. And they're giving him the touchdown. Zach Moss gets in the end zone for the moment. I didn't think he got in, but he could have stretched his arms around. Five-play 45-yard drive for the Buffalo Bills. Looks like it's going to end in a touchdown by Zach Moss. Reggie Gilliam, the lead blocker, goes to the right, finds a little bit of a crease. Made it harder on himself than he had to, but definitely looks like he got in. So now this week, everyone's going to talk about how the Bills offense is back, yada, yada. And then next week against the Colts will struggle, maybe score 13 points, win 13-10. And then we'll be like, what's wrong with the Bills defense or Bills offense? This is terrible, yada, yada. Like, it's a week-to-week league, so that's what's going to happen. Because let's be honest, the 38 points is against the Jets. It's still against the Jets. They are reviewing the touchdown, it looks like. One more turnover, so all pregame predictions come true. I don't think I'm getting it, but I still need Diggs to score another touchdown. I said Diggs would have 2 touchdowns. But I'm not going to lie. I don't want to see Diggs in this game. There's the game. Maybe one more drive. Extra points up. Tyler Bass. The extra point is good. 5 for 5 in extra points. 1 for 1 on field goals on the day. The Bills are now up 38-3. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Hashtag Sports. Much more relaxed atmosphere than last week, as the Buffalo Bills are up 38-3 here in the third quarter. Tyler Bass, not boss. Well, he is the boss. Back to commercial break, which means more scores from around the league. All right, guys. Again, Bills up 38-3, 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tampa Bay has the ball, trailing the Washington football team 23-13 there. The Detroit Lions up 16-3 on the Steelers. The Titans up 20-12. Mike Ingram passes Duke McAllister to become the Saints' franchise leading rusher in rushing yards, so congratulations to him. Hard to believe this was a 10-3 game with 1:53 left in the first half. It was. Patriots back in the red zone. They heard the Bills scored, so they want to match their score. Currently have 31 points, up 31-7. The Cowboys up 36-3 there in the red zone against the Falcons. And the Jaguars still trailing the Colts. You guessed it, 20-9. Jaguars have the ball. Every time I look, the Jaguars have the ball. They just don't score. Towards midfield. Here in New Jersey, Jets hang pride on that defense, though. Well, not this week. They don't. Not against the Patriots. They didn't. Not a few times they haven't this year. Again, the Jets are just the Jets this year. We knew it would be a rebuild year for the Jets. We knew they'd probably finish last in the division. But if you're a Jets fan, you would want to see more, right? You'd want to see more from this team at this moment than what you have seen. I mean, that's in my opinion. Like, Zach Wilson, unfortunately, getting injured doesn't help the situation, but he wasn't playing well before he got hurt. Not for, a first top 2 pick or whatever it was. Yeah, it's kind of like starting up an old car after you haven't started it for a while, right? Like reliable old car, like, it gives you a hard time at first, but then once it gets going, it's smooth sailing still. So that's why I'm with the Bills offense today. Just, had to get going. Once they got going, like I said, it was, like someone said, it was 10-3 with a minute 53 go in the first half. Since then, we scored, how many points? We've scored 21 points in the first 6 minutes. First 9 minutes of the third quarter. Spencer Brown, a difference maker? Well, between Spencer Brown and Dawson Knox, absolutely. Again, this offensive line, this offensive line is playing really well. But I think the defense has definitely come out and not thrown as many blitzes the Bills' way so far. But at the same time, the offensive line for the Buffalo Bills in the second half, I would probably grade a B minus, which is better than the C they got in the first half, but it's much better than the F that they got last week. So good job by the Buffalo Bills in this game all around so far. You have to appreciate the efforts by pretty much everybody. I can't look at one player and say, I'd still like to see more out of Deion Dawkins, right? Deion Dawkins, I think, has 2 holding penalties in this game. Now, one of which was on a penalty by the Jets. So the Jets run on first down, big hole up the middle, gets about 8 yards. Nice tackle by Poyer on that one. Get 2 Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl guards they don't grow on trees. Let me say that. I don't know what expression I was trying to go with, but I went with that one. So, Pro Bowl guards are not easy to come by. That's all. Shotgun formation on 2nd and 2. 3 wide receiver set. Run back 2 White's right. Bills send 4. Pass over the middle is complete. Hold on to the ball to the 45-yard line. Bills defense doing a great job. Davis with the catch of holding up the defender, and it was a great hit by Poyer, and trying to knock that ball out. And the Bills doing a really good job of that. Less than 5 minutes to go now in the third quarter. Jets have the ball at their own 45-yard line, moving close to midfield. Three to 3. Mercy rules coming into effect. Jets try to run the ball. They run the ball into Buffalo Bills territory, get about 5 yards, probably exactly at midfield. So it's going to be 2nd and 5. Tackled by Addison. Addison comes up with the ball, but doesn't look anyone impressed by it. Stop it. Stop. I officiated a Pee Wee game once where I heard the coach tell his players, like it was this bad of a game, where I heard the coach tell the players, if they fumble the ball, don't jump on it. Like literally he said that. And I just wondered if Coach McDermott was just like, let the poor guys play. Let the poor offensive players play. They don't get a chance. I'm kidding. That doesn't happen in the NFL. Shotgun formation, at least it shouldn't. For the Jets, 3 wide receiver set at midfield. 4 rush. Bills almost get there. Milano makes a nice tackle. Gets the running back, but they get a first down. It's just good luck. Maybe. I still want to see Edmonds back there next week, though. I still want to see Edmonds back there next week. Mike Webb is smiling because he's like, I'm going to get in this game. Davis Webb is smiling, and he's like, I'm going to get in this game. Look at me, guys. I'm going to get Mom, watch TV. Jets trying to stretch play. They're running right up the middle, and the Bills aren't doing anything to stop it. Tackled at the 25-yard line. I don't like seeing this. I don't. I just don't. I don't want to see this prevent junk. I don't want to see this leave the middle of the field open. Jaguars wants to stay aggressive. Look, like, we're going to win this game, right? Like, we're going to win this game. Stop it. Like, they're not scoring 30. They can score 31 and still lose. They're not scoring 35 points, right? There's just not enough time. So, check formation, 5 wide receiver set. Just throw another interception. All right, now, never mind, because run back goes back in motion back to the right of the Jets quarterback, and they're going to run an H-back delay. Klein's going to be there to make the tackle. That's what I mean. That is what should happen at every H-back delay. And that's why I hate the play. Every H-back delay, the middle linebacker is on the H-back, right? And as soon as the ball is snapped and you see the running back not moving, rush the running back. Rush the running back. And you should lose a yard every play. They don't even give him the loss of a yard, but they should have been. 2nd and 10. How much time is left in the game? There's 2 minutes left in the third quarter, so 2 plus 15 is 17 minutes. 17 minutes left in this game. 101 of you watching in the room, make sure you hit that thumbs up button just because you like Dalmatians. Single back set. Pass to the running back in the backfield. Klein is there again to make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. Klein with his 2nd straight tackle on that play. Klein is having a great day. A couple misreads, but other than that, a really good day by A.J. Klein. Minute 42 to go in the third quarter. They're the feisty Jets. They like salsa. They like, those Mexican-themed food nights. Things like that. It's fun. Guy's having a good day. He really is. You have to be happy with it. Don't forget to join Mario and Paul for post-game coverage of the game between the Buffalo Bills and Jets. More happy setting than last week as they throw it into the end zone. It's picked off by Poyer this time. Poyer intercepts the ball at the 1-yard line. And it's going to be the 4th interception for the first-round draft pick wannabe, Mike White. Minute 08 to go, and all that driving downfield for nothing. It was feeling lonely. Wallace is looking for a pick now. You got AJ Klein. So, can you put me in the secondary one time? AJ Klein's like, I've had a day, but can you put me in the secondary? Addison got pressure up the middle too. Again, the Bills do not have a sack today, but they have gotten pressure on Mike White all day. All day. Turnover number 5, just like 7 called for. 5 turnovers. So the Bills plus 5 in the turnover differential. Start this drive from the 1-yard line. I want my 9-yard drive taking up 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Just don't get a safety. I hate safeties. They bake the run. Pass on first down. Pass is complete to the 21-yard line. That's Gabe Davis again. And it looks like the defender who was defending Gabe Davis, the cornerback, is injured on the play. So it might be injury timeout. He is able to get up. That's Hall. Able to get up. He will have to come out for a play, I think. Tells the trainers he's fine. The trainer comes out and says it doesn't matter. You have to go out for a play. You smart man. Smash that like button. Just carefully. Just be careful. Oh, 2 smash. 3 smashes. Smash it, smash it, smash it, smash it. Listen to them. Listen, they know what they're talking about. Bills Mafia knows what they're talking about. Make sure you hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. I formation for the Buffalo Bills. 40. Why would you do that? This could have been the last play of the third quarter. This is still going to be the last play of the third quarter. Is that intercepted? That's intercepted. Off the hands of Stephon Diggs and intercepted by the Jets. Jets fans look like they just won the Super Bowl. Niesman. I need to watch that play again. That's probably one Diggs should have. It's off his hands. So annoying. I hate turnovers. Oh, no, it was tipped by number 27 of the Jets. Okay. So, no, Diggs didn't have a chance at it. There goes the nice stat line. First interception by the defensive backs in 318 pass attempts. No, I just stop it. Like, why don't you just run the ball there and the third quarter? So dumb. So dumb. Mason Rudolph's having a day. 20-33, 104 yards, touchdown pick. That game's 16-16. Glad we're not part of that game right now. Be like the Jaguars game all over again. That was a bad throw. It was a good throw, just into coverage. I thought we'd run it too. Now what? Are they reviewing the turnover? They might be reviewing it. Ooh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Poor Jets fans. Even when they're close, they're not. Do you think the NFL's even going to review it? It is under review. Now it's what? Yeah, maybe the NFL's like, just give him one. I'd review it if I was Coach McDermott. Why wouldn't you review it? Why wouldn't you review it? What? So here's what just happened. It did hit the ground. The interception hit the ground, but whatever. So here's what just happened. Holding on the offense. All right. If you're watching the game, you saw what just happened. Oh, they did review it. But then why did the Bills still have 3 timeouts, though? Because all turnovers are reviewable. That's why. But anyway, Kyle's Hyde's on the ground. That's the last thing you want to see. Last thing you want to see is Bills players down right now. Anyway, it does give me time to explain what happened. So the run play, he's able to get up, walk it off. Good. The run play goes to the left. There's clearly a hold on the play. There's no flag for a hold. The play gets forced out of bounds. After it gets forced out of bounds, the official who goes like this, who's watching the play out of bounds, reaches in his pocket and then throws the flag. So you're supposed to throw the flag when you see the penalty, not after. And 1st and 20. It was a hold, and they got it. But, wow. Shotgun formation. Quick pass, screen pass. Shouldn't get too far. A.J. Klein's there. Nope, he misses the tackle. Woo! Boy took a hit. And kept moving. Got first down. Carter takes a big hit, but that's why you wrap up, Bills. That's why you wrap up. It's going to be the end of the third quarter. Bills up in this one, 38-3. Use your arms to tackle. You use your arms. You don't try to hit someone as hard as you can. Beats injuries and stupid plays like that. I don't even know who made the hit. Dragon Wolf, did you see who made the hit? I don't even know who made the hit. It was a big hit, but that's why you use your arms. Heading into the fourth quarter, the Buffalo Bills find themselves up 38-3. I feel like we haven't had a commercial break in like at least 10 seconds. So the scores might have changed a little bit. But it looks like the Bills will move to 6-3 on the season. All right, scores around the league. Bills up on the Jets, 38-3 in the third quarter. Into the fourth quarter, the Washington football team is up on the Buccaneers, 23-19. Dallas, don't care about them right now. Detroit, Pittsburgh, 16-16 in the fourth quarter there. The Titans are up 23-12 over the New Orleans Saints with 10 minutes to go in that game. Dallas is up 43-3 with 13-11 to go in that one. The Browns have the ball in the red zone, trailing 38-7 against the Patriots, and the Colts are still up on Jaguars. What's the score? You guessed it, 20-9. And who has the ball? The Jaguars, because the Jaguars always have the ball because they just can't score. But they're looking at the Colts right now, so. But that game's 20-9. So here, we're getting ready for the fourth quarter. They want J17 to look great. Again, I don't know. Again, 96, you're watching in the chat. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button. Really do appreciate it. It's commercial break. What else are you doing right now? You're getting some snacks, some late game munchies. Maybe get some more water in your cup. But after that, like it takes 2 seconds to hit the like button. I don't even know what to talk about for the next 5 seconds. So, you can just go down and hit that like button real quick. I'm also reminded if you haven't subscribed, you can do that too. You could do it all. Like, how amazing is that? You can like the game. You can watch us beat up on some poor team. You can't throw a challenge on turnover. You can't because it's automatically reviewed. And they reviewed it and said that ball didn't hit the ground and move 20 times. It didn't. It just did, but who cares? Do it anyway. He says, do it anyway. Make a point. What are you going to use those timeouts for? You're up 38-3. What are you using them for? Make a point. I'm not challenging the interception. I'm challenging the guys making the rulings in New York who decided that was an interception. That's what I'm challenging. Poor kids. So cold. So cold. It has to be so cold. So he's well wrapped up, though. He has a soft pretzel. He's happy. Come back from commercial break. Fourth quarter underway. 4 wide receiver set for the Jets. 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. Harrison Phillips almost gets there. They do get there. Mike White able to get the ball away, and it's incomplete. Rousseau bringing some more pressure. And again, pressure's getting there, guys. You might look at the stat sheet and say, oh, no sacks. But, man, the pressure's getting there. Good to see Buffalo bounce back from the loss last week. This is how you announce your presence with authority. This is why the Bills are still one of the top teams to beat in the AFC. We saw the Ravens lose to the Dolphins. We've seen upsets like crazy just last week, including the game against the Bills. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 9, 4 wide receiver set. Bills sent a lot of pressure over the middle. Oh, coming in with a big hit. Micah Hyde saying, you get the ball, but you're not going anywhere. And it's going to be 4th and about 2 for the New York, New Jersey, Jets, Jets. Do you go for it on 4th down? Well, what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? 4th and 2, right? Go for it. Go for it. Shotgun formation, trips to the top of the screen. Looking to throw over the middle. Pass is complete to the 20-yard line. Coverage by Tron Johnson. Crowder gets tackled right away. Mr. Reliable, if you ask me, with the Jets. Crowder just has been there for a while. He's been there for a while. 14 minutes to go in the game. Bills up 38-3. Some close ones. I know there's some blowouts today, but there's some close ones, including the game between Detroit and Pittsburgh, 16-16 in that one. Ray McLeod has 8 catches for 157 yards. There you go, Ray. Jets run on 1st down. It's a gain of no yards by number 25. Coleman on the carry. Oh, Baker's questionable to return. Hurt his feelings. $13:20 to go in the game. Bills up 38-3. It's 2nd and 10 for the Jets. Single back set for Mike White. Fakes the handoff on for 2nd down. Blitz is coming again. Pass is incomplete again. Trey White tried for a 2nd interception. It's this close. Getting up off the ground. He's saying, I was this close, guys. You see that? I was so close to 2. 13:09 to go. White wants 7 interceptions every day. Webb's not smiling as much. He's like, guys, it's 4th quarter. Can I get in yet? Please. The coach just said, Webb, you're not getting in the game. No. J.A. just threw an interception. We don't want him to end on that note. 3rd and 10, 13:09 to go. Shotgun formation from the 20-yard line. Pressure coming up the middle, and it's incomplete. Pressure getting there again. K comes in, and as Bills fans, we all hope this is true. Be an unstoppable force in the AFC. I don't know. Patriots might have something to say about that. This isn't going to be as easy as it was last year. I'll say that. 38-3, 13:06 to go. 4th and 10 for the Jets. They are going for it. Pick 6. If you get picked, kneel it from wherever you're at and just let the offense drive downfield. Blitz is coming. White's trying to run. He can't get away. There's like 7 flags, though. Milano. No. It's going to be automatic 1st down, whatever it is. It's going to be automatic 1st down. Holding, right? Holding. It's on Tron Johnson. It's going to be automatic 1st down. That's why you should go for it first. Every fourth down, you should just go for it, throw a Hail Mary up, and throw it short. Throw it behind the receiver. Make him have to come back for it. What are you doing, Johnson? There was holding on that play. Juwan Johnson held him the whole time. The whole time. He was like, I'm holding you, Crowder. First down, Jets throwing the ball over the middle. That pass is complete. Inside the 10 to about the 6. 12:40 to go. No, it was not a weak call. He's holding him the whole play. That's funny. We call. 2nd and 1, shotgun. They're going to run it. Are they going to run it into the end zone? Yes, they are. He gets into the end zone. Number 32, Coleman. No, that's Carter. He was falling. He was trying to help him. That's what I was doing. Well, there you go, spin card. He got the TD. That's funny. All right. So now it's 38-9. Go for 2. I would. I honestly would. Like, work on your 2-point conversions. Talk about working on your offense a little bit earlier. Work on your 2-point conversions. Like, what do you have to lose? Not getting it? A pick run back the other way for 2 points for the Bills? Like, what? Oh, now they're challenging it. This is the one they challenge? All right. Let's hold on. Let me not change the ticker just yet. Ay. Bills defense is getting abused in the run game. Maybe it's because they're up 38-3 and they're more focused on stopping the pass and getting 5 interceptions. And our biggest Webb's under center. Let's go, Webb. Let's go, Webb. I mean, we've only allowed 68 rushing yards. Oh, he was down. They are saying he was down. Timeout. Buffalo. Let's give Webb some more pre-snap snaps before he goes into the game. Like 68 yards in the game. I'm okay with that. 69 when they run in a touchdown. But way to call a timeout. Close games around the NFL as we get close to the end of the 1 o'clock games. You got the Washington football team up 23-19 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You got the Detroit Lions and the Steelers 16-16. The Saints are in the red zone, down by 11. 5:42 to go there, so maybe they can make that one into a game. Dallas has wiped out the Atlanta Falcons. We're just waiting for that game to end, 43-3. The Browns are trailing the Patriots 38-7, and the Patriots are in the red zone. The Colts are up 20-9 on the Jaguars. However, the Jaguars have the ball 1st and goal at the 2. So we'll see what happens there. Here, the Bills up 38-3. Jets have the ball 1st and goal from the 1. They fake the handoff, looking to throw, throws it into the end zone. And he was actually closer to Matakovic than he was anyone else because the Bills have their backup linebackers in. When? They've only allowed 68 rushing yards. When were they playing bad run defense? I just need to know. They've allowed 68 rushing yards, and that includes this drive. They allowed 36 rushing yards at the half. I'm okay with that. I formation. Run the ball on 2nd down. That's what you should on 1st down. And this time, Carter gets into the end zone. Mitch is currently on a protocol, which I can't say live on the air. So Trubisky is not on the active roster today. Webb is our backup. But yeah, Dragon Wolf, they allowed 36 rushing yards in the 1st half when the game was close. Rick said it. Rick said what I can't, Kurt. So if you look down in the comments, I can't say it. I can't promote it or whatever. Jets score 38-9. X points up. X points again. I would have gone for 2 because what Jets lose, but it's 38-10. And they're missing Star. I like that. Good point. Star does clog up the middle. So it's now 38-10. Jaguars did score touchdowns. Now it's 20-15. Jaguars going to get ready to go for 2. And I just got a Twitter notification that after the touchdown, looks like Josh Allen's coming back into the game. Again, now Washington's in the red zone, up 23-19 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Touchdown here would pretty much end the game with 3 minutes to go. Tampa Bay going to lose Washington. I don't think it's a controversial take at all. But Klein has missed some tackles in today's game too. Neither one of them are A-plus tacklers. But so if Washington scores a touchdown, game's pretty much over, 23-19. Kick a field goal, still a 7-point game. Detroit-Pittsburgh still tied at 16. Tennessee up 23-15 now. That could be a game if the Saints get the ball back. Dallas, no game here, 43-3. 44-7, New England over Cleveland, and Jacksonville still looking to gets the 2-point conversion, so it's 20-17 now. Do I think the Chargers or Vikings will win today? Chargers. I would love to see Vikings. As Bills fans, we're cheering for the Vikings. We are cheering for the Vikings. But I think the Chargers win it. I have to see some things. I want to see some things. Guys, Bills winning 38-10 here. Bills getting ready to get the ball back. Okay. Looks like Josh Allen's on silent with silent on. So is Webb. They're both there. I was like, please, please, coach. 11:58 to go in the fourth quarter. Bills getting ready to get the ball back. Is Cook going to play? I don't know. I can tell you in a second. Looks like Dalvin Cook is active for the game. So how much playing time he sees, I don't know. I would agree. I would agree with that. But a lot of clients' smarts might be, oh, was that an onside kick attempt? No. Twan Jones gets the ball, and he gets to the 38-yard line about. So it might have been a squib kick. Allen is coming back into the game. But a lot of clients' smarts might be due to how long he's been in the league. So give Evan some time. Maybe he'll get there. Dual QB offense. If you're going to do that, just take Josh Allen out. But they're getting ready for the game at Lambeau between the Packers and the what's the other team? The Seahawks. Bills run the ball for 8. Was that Breida on the carry? Yep, Jags made a field goal game, a couple close games. Like I said, Washington football team still in the red zone, not doing anything. They're running clock out. They're running clock out, 23-19. Buccaneers have no more timeouts. It's 2nd and goal. So even if Tampa Bay gets the ball back, it's not going to be much time. Detroit-Pittsburgh still tied. Swing back set for the Buffalo Bills, 2 wide receivers. Tommy Sweeney goes in motion. Hands the ball off to Breida. Gets first down, gets into. Oh, he fumbled the ball. He fumbled the ball. And the Jets have it. at their own 32-yard line. Mr. Breida. Everyone's still excited about Matt Breida? Yeah, one of Indy's scores was on a pump block. So everyone's still excited about Matt Breida? So Indy hasn't been able to score much against the Jaguars either. Do you know what won't be tolerated? More fumbles. That's what won't be tolerated. All right. You want to talk highly about a guy. You want to talk high praise. High praise. Tell him to hold on to the ball. I don't mind. I will Friday Night Lights his butt. I will find him. I will get the ball, get some duct tape, and put it all over his hands. But listen, this is what you do. Tackle. Good job, Klein. No, that's Milano. I'm sorry. Milano on the tackle. Jets might score 24. I'm still not worried about that at all. Even a little bit. This is very true. I like this comment. Singletary just fumbled the ball. Singletary just blah, 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 blah. Oh, here's the ball. Oh, I'll pick it up again. He gained 3 yards, though. All right, Bill sent a blitz on 2nd down and 17. Over the middle. Catch is made. First down. This is getting more and more depressing, guys. We're up 38 to 10. 10 minutes to go, and this is getting so depressing at this point. We're not going to see Breida again for 3 weeks. Well, he does have 2 touchdowns. I did. I know what I said. I remember what I said, and I'll still be angry if they score 24 points. 5 wide receiver set. Wide open over the middle of the field. Inside the 40. Oh, my gosh. I can laugh because they're still going to win. But, oh, my gosh. Because we have Matakovic in and good job by the defensive line. Good job getting your hands up. Get your hands up. Deflect the pass. 2nd and 10. All right, guys. 8:56 to go. Let's stop fooling around right now. 38 to 10. Bills up. Jets have the ball. Working out of that offense. Indy still up 20-17 over Jacksonville. 9 minutes to go in that one. Jags are coming back. You're right. And Washington's going to just win. Shotgun formation. On 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. Rolls to his right. He's not getting anywhere. Push that bounce. First sack. Wow. I was worried about a young man's life. I was worried about a young man's life. That does count as a sack. That is a sack. But I was so worried. Like, if he kept running, I thought he was going to run right into the bleachers head first. Because he was going, like, he was stumbling like this with his head down. I was like, just go down, young man. Just go down. Oh, my gosh. Efe Obada with the sack. Whew. Whew. 3rd and 12. Shotgun formation. That's a false start. That's a false start. That's a false start. Thank you. 3rd and 17. Yeah, it definitely looks like Washington's going to win that game. I mean, Brady has no timeouts. Less than 30 seconds to go. Washington scored a touchdown anyway, so Washington's going to win. Washington went for it on 4th down, which was a Stupid play call. Stupid play call. But hey, it worked. Look at the refs calling. Obvious false starts this week. Yes. 3rd and 17. Shotgun. 5 wide receiver set. 3 to the bottom of the screen. 2 to the top. Quick out. Just dropped. Like it would have made it 12 yards short if he catches the ball. Because he doesn't have room to run upfield. But first down, Buffalo. Buffalo takes over. Graphic still says 4th and 17. Do they get 2 4th downs? Did they get 2 4th downs? Or did the graphic mess up? Was only 3rd down? I'm trying to remember now. Now it's 4th down. 4 wide receivers. Trips to the bottom of the screen. Bills send 4. Rolls to his right. Looks downfield. Pass is complete. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, no, he's saying incomplete now. Okay, good. Woo! It's going to need a review, though. It was close. I mean, Crowder definitely caught it. Was in bounds. That's a catch. It's a catch. It's a catch. Poyer with a good hit, but it's a catch. Can't believe this. Can't believe. All right, so it looks like the Washington football team is going to score win unless Brady could score 10 points in 30 seconds. The Detroit Lions Steelers game still 16-16. The Saints down 23-15 in the red zone. They're in the red zone. 2-minute warning there. Dallas still up 43-3. I don't think they're coming back. Patriots up 45-7. Jaguars have the ball down by 3. 7:40 to go. Few close games. Few close games out there, guys. Jets would need to challenge it. Okay, challenge it because it's a catch. Jaguars trying to get back-to-back wins. Wow. Wow. Statistically speaking, sir, we do. Statistically speaking, we do. Just so you know. Statistically speaking, we do. I don't know why you feel like we can't say that. I don't disagree that 4th and 17 should ever be let up. I agree with you. I agree. But you should never let up 5 turnovers on offense, and Jets offense has done that. But again, guys, some close games going on right now. Tie game in Pittsburgh. Got a 1-score game in Tennessee with the Saints having the ball. You got a 1-score game in Indianapolis, although the Jaguars have a 4th and 9. There's still 7 minutes to go in that one, though. Still a lot of time left in that one. So a few close ones. Back in commercial break. Looks like we're still reviewing it. Richard says, I believe he bobbled it. I'm going to believe them best. I don't think he bobbled it at all. I'm pretty sure it's a catch. Crowder's just reliable like that. Either way, it was ruled incomplete. The Jets would need to throw. Yeah, he hasn't yet. Everyone's just standing around, though. What is going on? Like, did everyone just think he was going to challenge it and he didn't? Oh, they did. Okay, incomplete pass stands. You know why that? You know why that stands? You know why that stands? Because the refs want to get the hell out of here. The refs like, listen, just run the ball. Run the ball. Crowder has no idea how that's not a catch. He threw a challenge flag again? I'm really confused. I'm really confused. I'm really confused. He said the play stands. Why would he say that? He just did to make a point. He just did to make a point. He said, "I hate you." He did what Coach McDermott should have done a little while ago. Challenge. Oh, it still stands. Challenge. I challenge the challenge. I want to see that. I want to see a play overturned, and then the other coach say, "No, I challenge that." Takes the handoff on first down. Josh Allen going deep. This is stupid. Diggs with the catch inside the 20. This is stupid. Good catch. Great game. Stupid. Great catch by Diggs. I'm happy for him. Yay. 44 yards. Good job. Good job. That's what we need to do. You know we play these guys again, right? I'm just saying. He's more like this than Jerron. I remember Jerron. Diggs is out. Can we run the ball one time? 7:15 to go in the game. 38-10. We're snapping the ball. It's 4 seconds left on the play clock. Singletary with the ball. Gets it to the 11. And we got a gain of 3. Please let the Saints win. The Titans would love that. Would love to see that come back. Let's talk about some of those games right now. Saints scored, but I'm not sure if they already went for 2 or if they missed the 2 because it's 23-21. So someone could tell me. And the Colts are still up by 3 against the Jags. They have ball close to midfield. Single set back on 2nd and 6. They hand the ball off to the wide receiver McKenzie. He cuts inside, cuts outside, gets inside the 5. I think they just want Josh's last one to be McKenzie's hurt. See, this is the thing. The thing with the thing with the thing. He's holding his ankle. This is the thing. McKenzie's hurt. He's down, holding his ankle. He's done for this season. I'm such a pessimist. One more time. He just twisted his ankle. He'll be fine, guys. No idea. No idea. They missed the 2, says Mike. Okay. Next might know. Oh, we have to match the 45 in New England, says Jim. Maybe. Maybe that's it. McDermott's like, listen, we're the best team in the AFC East. Colts have the ball 3rd and 7 at midfield. We're at commercial break now as they tend to Isaiah McKenzie. I hope he can walk off. So the Saints missed it, so a minute to go. Did they get the onside kick? We don't know yet. Don't know yet. Still going for the onside kick. 23-21. And the Lions and Steelers are still 16-16. Though, and this game, there are only 4 games going on right now. The other games, Tampa Bay loses to Washington 29-19. Cowboys beat the Falcons 43-3. And the Patriots beat the Browns 45-7. Those are the scores from around the NFL. Lakers trailing against the Spurs early on. When is Stevenson due to return? I don't know. No idea. No idea. Hey, McKenzie's standing on his own, so I'm good. Gingerly. Let's check him out. Onside kick did not work for the Saints. So the Saints will not beat the Titans today. Titans 2-0 without Derrick Henry. Lions are at midfield. 40 seconds to go in the game in that one. Single back set for the Buffalo Bills. Look like a Singletary back there. Because we're not putting Breida back in. Singletary's in the end zone. He scores. Touchdown. Touchdown Buffalo. Singletary gets in the end zone. And that's going to make it 44-10. Woo. Four rushing touchdowns today. I'll take it. I'll take it. All three Bills run backs have scored today, and one wide receiver. Next point's up. Next point's good. 5:52 to go in the game. Bills now up 45-10. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Hashtag Sports. If you haven't already hit that thumbs up button before you exit, enjoy your rest of your Sunday. Make sure you do. We really missed Spencer Brown. We got a pretty tough schedule next 6 weeks. We do. We do. We play Colts next week, who are in a grind against the Jaguars. I don't know. Let me see. Next 6 weeks. Colts in Buffalo. I'm not worried about that one. Saints on Thanksgiving night. Trevor Siemian. So I have to say about that one. Patriots, Bucks, Panthers. So I would give you that 2 of our next 6 games are going to be tough. Like, I mean, the Patriots always going to be tough this season. And at Buccaneers, that's going to be tough. But, I mean, just let's focus on the Colts. Pittsburgh, Detroit going into overtime. Let's focus on the Colts next week. Beat the Jets. None of our starters should be in anymore. Whatever. Missed the second Pats game. Oh, does that fall in the 6 weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. All right, so 3 of the next 6. And make sure you stay right here on Hashtag Sports for all of them, as we give you live reaction, play-by-play every single game. Kick is returned. I am currently now mad at. Who was that? I didn't know who that was. On Andre Smith, yeah. Currently mad at Andre Smith. That's 3 Super Bowl teams: 7-3, 6-4, 7-5. Those were the records after. So I still think we're the favorites in the AFC. Too much and not enough tackle. Yeah, Andre Smith needs to tackle. And I think that's a component of being up by 35 points in the fourth quarter. Oh, nice tackle. Basham says, "You want to see a tackle? I'll show you a tackle." Good tackle. But yeah, I think that's a part of being up by 35 in the fourth quarter too. Like, you want to make that big hit, right? You want to be special. Five minutes to go in this game. 45-10. The Bills up. Have a 2nd and 11 for the Jets. 4 wide receiver shotgun formation for White. A game that White's going to want to forget. Being pressured, and he throws it in the ground at number 86 feet for an incompletion. It can be 3rd and 11. It's web time. It's web time. Let's go. Forced to stop here on Vita Vea is out, like, for the season. I remember when Vita Vea came out of Washington. I wanted him so badly, and he's played well. He's played well. Like, what do you mean out? Is he out for the season? Because I know they talked about Chase Young, appeared to have torn his ACL. Baker Mayfield suffers a knee injury. All right, 3rd and 11, shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Blitz coming, and it looks like Obata got him. And then there's a flag. It's going to be on Milano. It's going to be on Milano for roughing the passer. There goes the sack. Epineza, I'm sorry. Epineza. Yeah, I mean, I saw it. I didn't know if it'd be called or not, but so Obata has white. I don't know if I agree with it, but okay. I don't know if I agree with it, but okay. Like it is what it is. I don't. I don't disagree with it enough to make a claim it's a terrible call. I don't know if I agree with it, but I mean, the quarterback did get hurt. It's a first down. So Joe Flacco in the game now for the Jets. Colts scored a field goal, go up 23-17, but a touchdown still would make you lose the game. Shotgun formation, they hand the ball off. Phillips with the tackle on Carter. 4.5 to go now. Okay, Vita Vea is hurt. I understand that. Is he out for the season? I'm trying to figure that out. I didn't see it. Maybe someone said it. I didn't see it. 2nd and 10 for the Jets. Because if Vita Vea is out for the season for the Buccaneers, that's a huge injury for them. They have a lot of work to do. Blitz coming. Flacco going to throw it. Pass is completed to number 8 down the side, and Moore with the catch. Good coverage by whoever was covering him. I don't know who it was. He was on him. Just a good catch made. Oh, Saran Neal. That's why. Saran Neal's in the game. He's getting burnt for a touchdown. Saran Neal's in the game. We're all in trouble. But luckily we're up 45-10. Jets inside the 30. Hand the ball off on first down. Phillips again on the tackle. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. There's a flag down. Hands to the face on defense. Automatic first down. That's on Dane Jackson. This game's taking way too long. Way too long. Just end it. The Detroit game is in overtime. Detroit has the ball in Pittsburgh territory. Flacco and shotgun, 5 wide receivers set on 1st and 10 from the 22. Quick out route is open, goes underneath. Pass complete, tackled at the 15 for a gain about 7. So it's going to be 2nd and 3. Hashtag sports at 7. Check them out. Again, a much more upbeat post-game show this week, I'm sure, than last week. 45-10, Bills up, 3 minutes to go. This game just won't end. Shotgun formation. Joe Flacco hasn't thrown a pick yet. He hands the ball off because he heard me say that. And it's no gain, so it's going to be 3rd and 3. I have no idea if Vita Vea is up for the season. I've asked that of a few people. They won't tell me. But in fairness, they might not know yet either. So Panthers score a TD. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 3. 5 wide receivers set. Bills send a house. Pass is complete. A quick slant in route again, and it's going to be a touchdown by the Jets. I mean, it's against our backups, so let's not freak out and say our defense is terrible, as some of you were saying already. But just this game won't end. just won't end. Moore with the touchdown. And again, if I were the Jets, I'd go for 2. Not because we might win this game, not because I want to make the games closer, but you don't need to plan an extra point. X points up, X points good. You might be in a close game where you need a 2-point conversion, and you want to be able to practice it and say, hey, we did that. Then again, maybe you don't want the other team to know your play calls, but you probably have more than one 2-point conversion play call. So minute to go in the Jaguars game. Jaguars driving in Indianapolis Colts territory. Well, it looks like the Lions did not score either, so Pittsburgh has the ball again. That game in overtime. Why is the game in overtime going to end? That's a great question. That is literally a great question. I mean, and I can't even say it's a scoring because Dallas scored a lot, New England scored a lot. Like, come on. 2:08 to go. There's 7.5 minutes to go in the overtime game. It might be close. 6.5 minutes to go in the overtime game. We're still waiting to kick the ball off. My goodness. My goodness. Who's back there? Because Isaiah McKenzie's not going to be back there. They're trying the onside kick. You gotta be kidding me. Let's prolong this game even more. Matt Breed is back for the Buffalo Bills. Breed is back for the Bills in case they just kick it off. Don't do an onside kick, please. Just fair catch it. There you go. Go into the end zone. Perfect. Perfect. 2:08 to go. There's going to be one play with a 2-minute warning. There's still a 2-minute warning. Ah! Bills up 45-17. Webb is coming in the game. I just can't sometimes. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Davis Webb sighting. Bay hands it off on first down. Swing back set. Gives it to Moss. Moss up the middle for about 7. I know they do. Don't talk like that. They're only down 38. We have the 2-minute warning, finally, in New Jersey. Bills up 45-17. All right. Some 4 o'clock game scores going on right now. Got Carolina up 7-0 against Arizona Cardinals. Got the Vikings and Chargers that's scoreless. Jaguars still with them 45. Oh, the Colts got the ball. Game over. Colts got the ball. Game over. Only one timeout left for the Jaguars. All right, cool. 3rd and 12, 38 seconds to go. So that game's over. And the Detroit Lions are now getting ready to kick a field goal, and that game will be over before the Bills game. House Golf only have 84 passing yards, and they're going to win. They're going to win. Man. I mean, that's good for the Bills. Detroit winning is good for the Bills. So, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's the only game that went the Bills' way, really. Other than this one, of course. So, we'll see what happens. Again, guys, thank you for watching on this edition of Hashtag Sports. 75 you in here. If you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, although I think we might have gotten over 100 likes. Did we get over 100 likes? We did get over 100 likes. Thank you guys so much for getting us over 100 likes. I appreciate that. Join us next week as the Colts play the Bills. Might be a little bit closer in this game. Might not last as long as this game. either. But we'll have to check and see on that because who knows? Like, who knows, honestly, how long the game will last? Because there's only one other 1 o'clock game going on right now. Well, no, two. But the Colts game is probably close to over now. Because, again, all they need to do is kneel the ball. But I appreciate all you guys joining us. And if you haven't hit the thumbs up button yet, make sure you hit that thumbs up button as you exit. Again, join #sports for a live post game that might be going on while the game's still going on because it starts at 7. At 2 in the morning. I have dinner plans. Josh Allen finishes the day 21-29, 366, 2 touchdowns, and they gave the Jets an interception. They hand the ball off to Moss again. Moss gets the first down. Kneel it. Just kneel the ball. Thank you for the first down. Kneel the ball. Holy cow. Man. Whew. Again, guys, next week the Bills play the Colts. Join us right here on #sports. 12:30 is when I'll, because it is a 1 o'clock game, right? It has to be. Has to be. I believe it's a 1 o'clock game next week. Yep, Bills play at 1 o'clock next week. Join us at 12:30 as I will be live for the pregame show. Davis Webb in there getting ready for victory formation. Favorite formation in an NFL game. One more kneel down and it becomes official. One more kneel down. So, yeah, next week, join us Sunday, 12:30. And then Thanksgiving night. Game starts at 8:20. Probably won't do a full half-hour pregame show because I have family plans too, just like the rest of y'all. So I'll probably be live probably at 8 o'clock, 8:05-ish, for the game between the Buffalo Bills and the New Orleans Saints. So join us next week for the Colts game starting at 12:30, and then the following week on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, for the game between the Buffalo Bills and the New Orleans Saints. Second kneel down, and the game is officially going to be in the books, so the clock going down. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of #sports. Again, make sure to join Paul and Mario as they will give you their breakdown of this game, give you a great breakdown. They will be live around 7 o'clock. Webb was awesome on his kneel down. He did a great job. Handing the ball off to Moss and kneeling it down really was impressive. Something to see. You really have to consider him for the job starting next week against the Colts. Thank you, #. I appreciate that. And thank you guys for joining me so much. Getting over 100 likes. That's awesome. I want to do that every single week. That's like my goal. So let's try to do the same thing next week. Again, if you're not subscribed to #sports, make sure you hit that subscribe button. A lot of great things happened in this game. It wasn't all great, but a lot of great things happened in this game. It took the offense a while to get going. It did. The offensive line played better than they did last week, a lot better than they did last week. Spencer Brown, a big reason for that. Dawson Knox, a big reason for that. You had a good running attack in the second half. Again, the Bills had 39 rushing yards in the first half, ended with over 115 rushing yards in the game. So you got to appreciate those little things, right? You got to appreciate those things that help get the Buffalo Bills the victory. Still some poor tackling I would like to see get better. Tremaine Edmonds and Star Lotulelei come back hopefully next week. Will help that. Maybe Star will have to miss another game. We'll have to wait and see on that. But I would like to see that get better. Sometimes you see A.J. Klein, who had a big day, monster day from A.J. Klein stepping up. Took some wrong routes, read some wrong things when he was defending the pass. You want to see that get cleaned up. End of the game, they allowed a bunch of chunk plays that maybe as fans we don't like to see. Biggest concern right now is probably Isaiah McKenzie, though, right? You don't want to see injuries, especially when you're blowing out a team. You don't want to see injuries, and that's unfortunate what happened with McKenzie. If McKenzie's down, you might see more Breida for special teams. That's a possibility. I'm not sure what the Bills will do for special teams. I don't want to see Micah Hyde back there personally, recovering punts unless he's just fair catching everything. But that's just my take. But again, guys, I look forward to hearing what you have to say. And again, I'm sure Paul and Mario would love for you to join them around 7 o'clock. So go have some dinner, enjoy time with your families, and have a great rest of your day. My name is Joe. And again, I thank you so much. McKenzie was in on last kickoff. I thought it was Breida, but that's okay. I'm okay with, again, as long as he's okay, that's all I care about. I appreciate you guys joining me on this edition of #sports. I look forward to talking to you all soon. Until I do, go Bills.